bracket. But we are live. Let me play some music.
It's really just looking me deep into my eyes, like they're deep into my soul. God damn.
I don't know how well they can hear over the music, our voices.
It's nothing like it. Nothing like it.
But we'll make it work.
Nothing like it. Bad guy spray the whole scene. Bag boy circa 17. 2 years on, going strong. Bandwagon ain't jumping on. Coach got liquor in his cup. Whole team lit. What the fuck? Shout out Black Smoking Pirate Dust. Nigga, that shit had me gone. Don't know how the fuck I'm getting home. Coach got like 7 cell phones. Off the Morgan, how you getting on? Granddad better watch the tone.
Welcome everybody. Welcome.
The ringtone. My type of chick. Yeah, she lit. Presidential too legit to quit. Wonder Willie with the whole shit. Nothing about the nigga counterfeit. He'll leave your whole wig split. My dad gave me blue face hunters. My nickname North Face Money. My style man can't take from it. From the bottom man we came from it. Feature price about 800. Team with it, we gon' win it. Bag season, new low limit. Team coming up, perfect timing. Can't fuck with Yuri Diamonds. You can't fuck with Yuri Diamonds. Bag season, new low limit. Team coming up, perfect timing. Can't fuck with Yuri Diamonds. You can't fuck with Yuri Diamonds.
Check. Peace, everybody. Peace. We're not there yet. We're not quite there yet. Shout us out in the chat if you're here for the battle. Say what's good. We got Delicious Beats right down there. We got Wino Willie right over there. We got Afka, kind of, I guess, catty corner to me right over there. That's an old picture too, isn't it?
Why, yes, it is. It's an old picture, baby.
It's an old picture. Let us know how the volume is. Can you hear our voices? Can you hear the perishing bird in the background? Fayard's in the building. Tariq. Elliot in the building. What's good, baby? 420. Always a good time. People saying the volume is good. People saying the
Missy
volume
on the beat.
Missy on the beat. There we go. There we go. Share this link with your friends, your enemies.
Everybody, make sure your name's right on the
Make
Zoom,
sure your name is right. That would actually, that's a good one. My shirt is
Willie.
not.
There you go.
People out here knowing.
You live on YouTube,
Okay, excellent. Excellent.
and it looks good on YouTube too.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
All right, let me get on
Spencer's in here as
Twitch
well. Hell yes.
so I can
Welcome.
comment in the chat.
What y'all know about this extravagant extended play? That's some good advice. FB Fred, getting some tea, rolling up, and then we're ready. We're gonna play about like 5 more minutes of music, and I think we're gonna get into it. Mr. Charles upbeat in the chat, holding it down.
Mr. Charles.
Shout out Beat Academy, teaching the kids. Everybody here.
Inspiring the
I'll
future.
put some anime on in the background. I don't know what I should watch.
I've been on a Gundam kick recently, Charlie. Why not?
Oh, they have G Gun. They have G Gundam.
That was
on
my shit when I was a
Crunchyroll.
kid. She was
Yeah,
so cool. How they
Shining
were in
Finger,
the
baby.
suits. Yeah.
The Shuffle Alliance.
Hey, His hand fell off, but
Oh man, yes,
we
yes,
here.
yes.
I lost his hand behind the desk some time ago. But
Y'all know.
yeah, Music in Orbit, the place to be. Timber Beats. Hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, shout out to the Wino Willie Black show coming out in April.
Ooh, Challenger approaching.
Challenger approaching. Here comes the Challenger.
Yep, that's my fault. Here comes the
Puzzle
Challenger.
Fighter stream. Shout out to Here Comes the Challenger.
Okay,
Shout out,
Timber.
Here Comes Daddy.
Is that your late night programming stream?
Yeah, this is
After
my
hours?
late night programming stream.
After the
Here
kids go to
comes
bed?
Big Daddy.
When is that coming out? I'm waiting for Here Comes Daddy.
2 a.m.
That shit coming out tomorrow at 3 a.m.
Dita Controller, what's up? Recognize you. What's up, man? How you been? How was your week?
Shout out to this man. Me and him have made some heat. We made his heat for Left Lane Didon. That shit was fire.
Well, we got 3 more songs after this on this EP, and then maybe time to get into it while we wait for people to file in. Music in Orbit, you unfortunately missed your shout out in the extravagant
Damn.
track Diamonds Freestyle. It already played, but
Wait, when is he shot at Mr. Orbit?
well, you're smoking pirate dust, shouting out smoking pirate
Oh.
dust.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out Power Dust. Should change my life. Should put me in the end zone.
Thank you all for joining us. Thank you. By the way, while we're here, look, I might say this again later, but we actually have a pretty slick custom emote for our subs for bag season. So if you're so inclined, we're going to unlock more slots soon, but we do have an emote that is pretty slick, if I do say so myself. So, you know, if you like what we do, maybe down the line you consider it. Dark, what's up, dude? How you doing? Who else?
Yeah, I gotta go share this with the homies on Discord. I'm out here slacking right now.
Yeah, let's get the Discord people in here.
We're gonna get a appearance from St. Amethyst in a moment.
Ah,
She's
excellent.
technologically, she can make a beat, but she can't figure out Twitch. So
I mean,
Hey,
come here.
that's not nice.
It's nice.
Miss Spinster, what's up?
Can't
Thank you
figure
for
out
joining
Twitch.
us.
It's not my fault. It's not loading.
It's your fault.
It's not user error.
This is not user error, is what she says.
They can hear me. Your microphone's loud.
MOM on the beats. Thank you for joining us.
Don't
I
feel
have
bad,
some-
Miss Spencer. I can't even sign into this motherfucker right now.
How did you do that?
Just went into the Twitch app. We don't have a. We are working on a Discord right now.
Stay tuned
The
for that.
Discord
Dark.
will be put together soon.
Stay tuned for that. We have some exciting news with that coming up soon.
There you go. Go
Thank
do
you.
your thing. I love
Miss
you.
Spinster says, you leave Amethyst alone.
I leave Huh.
Hey, I'm just
I'm
reading the chat.
confused.
I'm just a messenger.
I know.
MOM
I
on the
know.
beat says, hey, Queen. Have to assume that's MOM on the beat and not Mom on the beat.
Hi,
correct
Miss.
me,
What's up,
please.
baby?
Timeless in the building. How you doing, my
Yeah.
friend? All right. Let's see. Maybe we should go ahead and... Y'all want to go ahead and get into this?
Yes.
Let's
Alright.
do it.
Let's get
I
into
think
this.
it's about time. Give me a sec. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Let me make sure everybody on Discord is hip. Everybody
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Discord gotta get hip. Just give me a second. I was slacking.
You're good. Well, look, in the meantime, maybe we can explain the bracket situation.
Yeah, talk about that real quick.
So there's a bracket situation. we ended up with 31 entries to this battle, which is, I think, more than a lot of us anticipated. So in the spirit of March Madness, we decided to go for a bracket If I can put it on screen, it was randomly generated. There's no seeding or anything like that. Randomly generated. So we're just going to go through. We can put a link to the bracket in the chat if you can't really see on our screen, but we can pull up a link. Also, just want to say right out that because there was 31, someone is going to have a bye and is going to advance. So that's pretty much it. We're just going to like go down the list and, we'll pick a winner of the 2 beats that you're matched up with, and then you move on from there. Right? Did I miss anything, y'all?
There's a bronze match also.
There's a bronze match. Yeah. For the
single elimination.
Single elimination.
Meaning 1v1. Our judgment criteria is as follows. We're looking for me personally, everybody has their own criteria. I'm looking for creativity. So how you use the samples. So how you use your drums. How you layered everything together. And just basic overall composition. I like my stuff to knock. I like the bass to hit. I like the sound to sound fire. That's what I'm looking for.
Side note, thank you to Designer Dreams for gifting me a sub. He gifted a sub to somebody in the chat, and it happened to go to Friend Carrick. So thank you. I will use my emote with pride because I'm watching from my phone right now. So y'all can see what the email looks like. But yeah, Dreams, what's up, dude? Yeah, I think that's a great summary of the judging criteria. That feels beats.
I mean, I'm looking for if it sounds hot, then you're getting props. Then that's basically what it is. If it sounds hot, you're getting props, and if it sounds classic, you can have it. That's basically what it is.
All right.
That's basically what it is. Not looking for anything in particular, just if it sounds hot, and that's how we get it. But creative use of the sample is a plus.
Definitely. All right, well, let's take a look at the bracket here, and we can see that the first matchup is K fourth quarter, good friend of ours.
Yeah.
And D to controller. So let's get into this. Let me pull the playlist up. I'm a little nervous. Y'all nervous?
I'm good.
Never nervous.
Never nervous. Okay. I should take a page out of y'all's book. All right. Well, cool. Then first up, we're going to get into... Man, I didn't even play but we're good. We'll play it later.
Do that, baby. Come on.
You think so? Should I hit him with it?
Play it. It's
Just
official.
All right. Just for old time's sake. Just for old time's sake. Y'all need to get ready. You need to get ready. This is about to get insane.
Welcome back, y'all.
Oh, yeah. You're getting me pumped up. This is getting me fucking jacked. Excuse my language. Woo! Yeah. All right, I feel better. Thank y'all for encouraging me to play that. All right, let's get this.
Strike like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we're going down. Oh man! All right, let's get into it.
We get this down. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, first up, we got K fourth quarter. The track's called Image. Let's go.
Play the song.
All right. Whew. All right. Do y'all want to talk about what we just heard, or should we listen to both and then kind of talk about it?
Let me hear both.
All right, yeah.
Let's go in.
All right. That was K fourth quarter. Coming out the gate strong. Next up, we got D the Controller. Wave Runner is the track. Let's go. Let's go.
Valentino Summers and Wave Runners. Chains on my niggas like slave runners. Drug dealers anonymous. How many Madonnas can that Mazda fit? My brick talk is more than obvious. It's ominous. Garage is the phantom. Ghouls, ghosts, and goblins. Blonde mohawk the collection. I'm Dennis Rodman. The money count is the only moment of silence. Cause hush money balances all this drugs and violence. Hat trick under my mattress. Date I stop steal has an asterisk after it. After all, I can make a call. I can baptize a brick as I wash away my sins like a Catholic. Who the fucking mastered this? America's nightmares in Flint. Children of a lesser God when your melanin's got a tint. And I can't even mention what I sent or what I spent. Cause my name in 18 wheelers is evidence. I put my booze in them cruise collections. Life's a bitch, A to Z on her shoe collection. Take your pick, paid in full like 86 G's on my body. The new Gucci has less monogram. God's got him. Let he without sin cast the first stone. So I built that all glass quad level first home. Shatter all of your misconceptions. Hold all of the missing weapons. You thought I would miss my blessing. The ultimate misdirection. Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Man. I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I heard both of them cut up and layer the break with other things.
Yeah, I think I heard some of that too.
Which is
So yeah,
pretty nice.
All right. So judging time for round one.
Charlie, who you got?
I got D the Controller, and here's why. I really liked the use of multiple breaks in the switch up. I felt like the beat moved a little bit more. I liked fourth quarter's beat. Keo's beat was super hard. But I felt like it didn't have as much movement as D the Controller's beat. I love the bass line. I love the use of the sample. You know, I'm a sucker for a flip. It really had that head nod factor to it. So I got to go for D the Controller on the first round.
Cool. Well, I got the controller because you know, the way the sample is flipped. I really like the bass tones and matched like the sound of the drums really well. I'm not even counting in the acapella. The acapella was icing on the cake in my opinion. And K4 quarters was nice. I really like the way he flipped it, and I love the sample he used. But just it matched a little bit more in controller's setup. I just really like the way it flowed together on his. It was like a complete package. So
I agree with you. I'm thinking the same thing on my end. Although I really liked K4 quarters beat. I think and like honestly, if you take the acapella out, I think it would be more even. To be honest with you,
it would.
But that acapella just kind of iced it. You know, like it's a head nod beat, and that was a nice acapella to throw in there with it.
It's unanimous then, because I also would say D. Even if that acapella wasn't in there, that beat was crazy. The nod factor was on. I love what they did with the drums. No disrespect to Keo, but you know, I would agree. I would say D to controller. So I guess that means he's moving on to the next round.
Yo, you my homie. You already know that. We go way back. So.
All right. Let's see how we actually manipulate this bracket here.
Hey, and really nice
Manipulate
to hear the drums flip though. For real, they sound good.
Definitely, because when it
Sound
started,
good.
I was wondering if we were going to see just a straight loop, but I think they both surprised me in that they flipped the drums, which is dope.
Yeah, creative, very nice.
Nice. But yeah, need a controller. You advanced, baby.
Nice. I'm trying to get this this bracket to cooperate over here, but it's not.
I just saw it update on my end.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
So yeah, he's matched up with Tariq Elliott in round 2, which was our bye.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Beats. All right. Well, I'm gonna figure it out. Y'all, tell me who the next matchup is, because the bracket on my side is
The
getting
next
crazy.
matchup is Saya versus Telly McLean.
Okay.
Sia versus Telly
Let's go.
Yeah, Sia, Saya. We're gonna get into Saya's first. Hate it or love it. Let's go.
Let me suck on those toes, girl.
Nice. All right, we're gonna roll into the next one. Teddy McLean with the Stick Up Kids.
It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. I was going to get money. Show a nigga some love, nigga. Wabbity dabbity. Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
Oh.
This skit, man.
Damn, people got the threats in them.
Playing bass and playing keys.
I can't believe I was going to Zoom. I didn't even think about it. My bad.
It's crazy.
All right. All right.
Man,
All right.
man.
All right.
Yeesh.
All right.
Shout
Oh,
out to the
man.
fade outs. The
For
fade
real.
outs on this round.
For real.
Epic fade outs.
Delicious Beats. What you looking like, baby?
I'm gonna go with the second beat. I need to pull up these. I'm gonna go with Telly McLean. The bop, man. It was just bopping, and that bass sound was nice. Masterful chops too. Like very good use of whatever he's using to sample his chops and extend the tails of them. Very, very nice. I like whenever you kind of utilize samplers in that way. So that stood out to me. It's like about 3/4 of the way through. Some of his chops were just amazing. Probably when there was a full breakdown, but as far as for using the breaks, I mean, both beats were so good. I kind of lost track of where the breaks were. I know in the first beat started out with the break straight, and then kind of went off and like it sounded like one shots.
Yeah, sounded like he chopped it up.
But it was like, two different worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess the first beat was just more mellow than the second one. The second one, just that bass was just driving and had a nice little bop to it.
I would have to agree with Beats. Personally, I value when folks kind of come for the battle. And what I'm looking for in battle beats are those breakdowns, the switches, the isolation, and the use of space. I feel like Telly really utilized the space well. There wasn't too much going on. And what I mean by that is all the elements were utilized perfectly. It was like a well-made meal, right? Like a fire meal doesn't have to have a ton of ingredients, but when the seasonings are used properly, it can always be a masterpiece. I would say about Sayas, I really like the use of the break. I'm a big fan of acapella flips, but I feel like when it comes to beats, acapellas are like the whipped cream on top. So sometimes you don't need to rely on that. I like the flip a lot, but personally for me, there are some times where it kind of drifted a little bit and lost at points. I feel like it got lost in the sauce with the acapella and took away from the overall wonderfulness of your beat. That's my personal opinion.
But overall, good sign whenever you start using food references.
No doubt.
You suck them toes, girl. Y'all heard that?
Yeah, your mic's hot, bud.
God damn.
No, I'm asking, did you hear that in the beat? That was like the intro to the beat.
Yes, I heard that in the intro of the beat.
Yeah, oh yeah, that skit. The skit,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, we're talking about the beats again. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. But I agree with that. And
Nah,
the chat.
we're talking about the second time.
The chat seemed to agree with our consensus so far. I mean, I think you nailed it, Wino Willie. Let me use your artist name, because you can tell that beat was made for a battle. The first beat we heard, it was like it's a vibe, but as far as what is gonna win the round in a battle, yeah, it was Telly for me as well. Elgin, Afka.
But we could just call each other by our governments. Fuck it. Ryan, I got Telly McLean, I mean, I feel like the same thing happened with I agree with Wino Willie on the acapella. I mean, I agree with Charlie on the acapella, Like that was sometimes where it kind of like,
It's a good sign so far. We're all we're all unanimous, which is good. That's cool. All right.
So,
Telly McLean on the round 2.
Telly, you've advanced, my friend. Congratulations. Next up, we have a pretty hotly contested matchup that was causing a lot of anxiety before the show. We have a great friend to Bag Season, all the way from the Pacific Northwest, Portland, Oregon. We have Meltzer versus, how do you even introduce the fifth member of Bag Season?
Queen of Bags.
You know, St. Amethyst, Rising Star,
Vote
Offbeat.
for her in the Offbeat Awards.
Yes, best new. What's the actual
best emerging artist.
Emerging, yeah, best emerging artist, St. Amethyst. So we have a crazy matchup right now. So let's just get into it. Let's keep it moving. We got Meltzer with the aptly titled Bag Season Battle. Let's get it. Go ahead and put the headphones on for this
Charlotte took the headphones
Meltzer a fool.
Y'all's faces are killing me.
Meltzer is a fool. All right. Okay.
Y'all's faces are killing me.
Meltzer is a fool. All right.
Oh my bad.
Damn. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
look.
get back.
Before we play St. Amethyst, I just want to say shout out to Weird Veil for gifting a sub. It was fitting that it went to Designer
Nice.
Dreams, who gifted me a sub on accident earlier. So thank you for that. Enjoy that emote. We got more. We got
Shout out to Weird Veil. They saw me dance once.
just once. All right, we
They
got
saw
some
me dance
feedback.
once.
I'm such a fucking delay.
Got some feedback happening. But look, let's get into this. That was Meltzer. This is St. Amethyst. Shuri is the Black Panther. Let's go.
Let's go.
What? I got the headphones. I'm gonna just turn it on.
You guys know who I'm talking to. Those of you who go out and stay out all night. Let me tell you something.
So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude. So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude. So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude. So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude. So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude. So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude. So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude. So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude.
Oop, let me pause that. That jazz guitar was not part of the beat. That was the next beat.
This is hard.
Y'all,
Man.
look. I knew we were gonna have a battle where it was gonna be style versus style. When I saw the bracket, I knew what this was gonna be, and I'm gonna vote first. You know, I got it. Just get it out the way. So
rip the Band-Aid off, why not?
Yeah, this one hurts me because. All right, first I'm gonna start. All right, Saint Amethyst beat. The flipping of the break was like the use of the. I think it was the school joint as the think break. That was nuts. That was nuts. I love that. I love the use of like 3 different breaks to start. The chopping of the transitions.
That transition.
That was nuts. I love that. However, I feel like Alex Meltzer took us to a different realm in his beat. I think there was the sound design in it, the bass in it. Like, this was such a difficult round because I feel like if it was another round, you know, both of these beats are championship level beats. Like, this is exactly what I'd be looking for in this battle. The use of chopping up the breaks, taking them into your own domain and making them yours. That's what we are looking for. This was exactly what we were looking for. And it just, I gotta go with Meltzer. I just feel like it traveled a little bit more. And for me, it just like, it hit a little bit of everything. I feel like I love the up-tempo drums from St. Amethyst record. I love the bass, the sound design. It's everything I would expect from St. Amethyst. I just feel like Meltzer just edged it out just a little bit. If we had to go to points on the scorecard, that's what I would do. I would say Meltzer.
I'll go next. Fuck it, I'll go next. I agree with Charlie. When it comes to the way that St. Amethyst flipped those drums, though, I don't think I'm gonna hear anything like this in this beat battle. But I gotta go with St. Amethyst. I gotta go with St. Amethyst on this one. So that's kind of where I'm at. Beats, Ryan. Which way y'all at?
Go ahead, Beats. Go ahead, Beats.
I'm gonna have to go with Meltzer as well, but I want to say that we got exactly what we asked for. You know, in that we wanted some variation, we wanted a different take on it, and we got it. We definitely got it. Meltzer, I really like the way that he chopped the breaks up. Like, to me, I was really paying attention to that. He used the acoustics of the snare. The snare, I don't even remember what break it was, but to me, when I heard the snare, I was like, okay, I see what he's doing here. Sierra or St. Amethyst's take on it was, I really love that transition break. And she pitched it, or maybe just slowed the tempo. I don't know if it was pitched or maybe it was a little bit of both, but that was just really unique. And the transitions into other, I mean, with her tempo, that just was amazing. Like the transitions. But Meltzer, I really love his. Maybe I'm a little bit partial because I really am feeling his music. I like his use of synth sounds and freaking lasers, man. Like, he just pulls lasers out of everywhere. But yeah, Meltzer. I'm gonna go with Meltzer on this one.
All right, fellas. I got a question.
What's up?
What do we do when we have a tie?
Do we take it to the chat?
Because just to explain real quick, I mean, y'all pretty much hit, I think, the good notes about both of them. And I mean, I would agree that Meltzer's was a little more of a complete. It felt more complete to me as a song. But as far as which one hit and which one hit me in the soul, I would say St. Amethyst. So
that's well said. I agree with that.
I mean, they were both layered and they both had multiple pieces. They both, you said, we knew this was going to be a journey on both of them. And maybe St. Amethyst felt a little bit less polished on the edges, as far as structure, intro, outro, whatever. But what was there was hitting.
No, that beat's a banger. Let's just get that out the way. That's one of those you throw it on. If she looped that up and we were in like a scenario where it was just knocking, I feel like that beat would, if we played it both in the world, right? I feel like depending on the crowd, the St. Amethyst beat would be like, there's nobody beating that.
Yep.
Let's take it to the chat.
But let's see what the chat thinks.
Chat's saying Amethyst. Chat, I got quadruple A's in the chat right now. Y'all got a couple more seconds. Man, this is a shutout in the chat in here.
Well.
Yep. I think we got to call this one for Amethyst, y'all. I see 5 messages in a row.
Bam.
Man, this oh.
Yo. The people has spoken.
So Amethyst, congratulations. You're moving on to face Telly McLean with that crazy ass beat. In the next round, I'm going to update the bracket, but while we do that, the next round we got Dylan. Can y'all see? I think it's Dylan Hammock.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah.
And I think it might be our boy Fayard.
The next round is Fayard. I don't know how to pronounce your beat. Producer name. Flix.
Flix?
Yeah. I think it's Flix.
Cool. And then we got Dylan Hammock.
Dylan Hammock.
All right. So
here's
there we go.
I'm gonna call him Flex.
Flex. Yeah, I like that. All right,
Flex.
But first we got Dylan Hammock with Springin' on It. Let's go. Nice. All right, that was Dylan Hammock. We're gonna roll it into Flex Beats, Bag of Soul.
Shout out to the OG DiBiase checking in.
For real. Thank you for coming by.
All right, cool. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Who wants to go first?
This
I'm
one's
gonna
easy
go
for
first.
me. Go ahead, Elgin.
I got Dylan Hammock. I like his vibes. He had them smooth. He had them smooth jazz vibes. You know. And as far as Flex, his was all over the place. They were covering multiple areas, but that can harm your beat. You know. Sometimes you got to be more like precise when you're doing these kind of things. But I just feel like Dylan stuck to his vibe, and it made it a lot cleaner. You know. But
all right.
That's where I'm at.
I feel that. I have to agree with Afka. I'm gonna go with Dylan Hammock. I think I love the breakbeat aesthetic. Like I come up on from a b-boy background, so I'm a sucker for a mix of sounds on top of each other and almost it feeling like a DJ mix. But I feel like I've heard Flicks / Felix / VR pull that style off a little cleaner. So I got to go with Dylan Hammock on this one. I've heard cleaner from him. So I'm going with Dylan Hammock on this.
I'm gonna add on to that. I agree with you, Charlie. Wino Willie. I say Dylan Hammock, only because I'm a sucker for those smooth jazz chops. I do think that Flex used more of the breaks and maybe even use them a little bit more creatively. But to add on to what Afka was saying, I think it might have been a little bit too much. And whenever you're like going into your third rotation of your loop, you know, you should be like maybe developing into another beat or bringing something else on and not just like repeating yourself at the third part of the loop.
Cool. I'm the outcast on this one. I actually said Flex. I thought his switch ups kind of, even if my mind started to drift a little or whatever, like the switch ups brought me back and I really liked that stuff. And Dylan's beat felt a little bit more of just like a straight, one idea sort of start to finish. Not necessarily a bad thing at all, but that's only one. We got 3 votes for Dylan. Congratulations, my friend. You are moving to the next round.
I was just informed by the chat that we did not change the title on our stream, so it still says that we're streaming Dark Souls.
Oh, man. Well, this is the Dark Souls of beat battles. Well, okay, so the game says Dark Souls, but we have the title.
Oh, it says the battle?
That's correct. Dark Souls,
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's right. This is Dark Souls beat battle right now. Your soul gonna get dark.
Yeah.
Your soul gonna be dark.
Congratulations, Dylan. You found a bonfire, my friend. You're moving on to the next round. By skinning your teeth and bones. All right, cool. Shout out once again to DiBiase for hanging out in the chat, man. We appreciate you sharing the battle around and supporting us. We appreciate that a lot. And I have to refresh the page every time we update the breakdown, which is funny. What's up?
The chat. Someone in the chat wanted to know our favorite Pokemon.
Oh, that's Music in Orbit. That's our friend right there.
I can tell you my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Mew because he's cute as fuck.
Aww.
From the originals, I always liked Farfetch growing up as a kid. The little like duck with a leek or whatever. He had like an onion sword.
Cool. Shout out to the most metal Pokemon of all time, Cubone, who's wearing his Moss Skull. Shout out to Cubone.
For real. All right. Beats, you got a favorite Pokemon?
Man, I don't know what y'all talking about.
All right. Just say Pikachu. That's what Pokemon did. And they've been getting away with that shit for 25 years. All right.
Old, man.
Next up, we have another very interesting bracket matchup here. We have a longtime friend of Bag Season and Counter Sessions veteran E.T. Doe versus a newcomer on the scene, the illustrious and elusive Trash Panda. No one knows the true identity behind this this mysterious producer who's cropped up recently in this battle, but maybe time will tell. I don't know. I'm excited about this round, though. I'm feeling good about this. This is gonna be crazy. Because I'll say this,
Razor X vibes
for real. I will say I know E.T. Doe. He's like one of those dudes where I feel like he shows up to a battle, you know. But all right, y'all ready? Let's get into this. We got E.T. Doe, BS Stimulus 002. Let's go.
Nice.
Very nice.
You better not
Travis.
have gone over like 5 minutes, but it was all 5 minutes. Fine.
I will say, E.T. Doe with the precisely 2.5 minute beat, which was the exact runtime we capped at. So nice job staying within that. All right,
Nice.
Trash Panda's up next. Should I say the name of the track? Because it kind of ruins the joke. But this is a track. But Trash Panda's up next. Let's go. Yeah, the Roy. Oh, come on now. Excuse me, I didn't stop it. The Roy Ayers in the building, man. Crazy.
Nice.
Crazy. Afka, you want to go first or last, my friend?
I'll go last.
All right. I'll go first on this one because I know mine. what I like about this matchup is the vibes. I feel like they were consistent, which I really like. It makes it easier in some ways. I mean, it was shorter, but the sample and the Trash Panda track, the Roy Ayers, was slamming for me. That's my pick. Chop was
all right. I'm gonna. Now I'm gonna go last. Charlie, what you got?
All right. See. All right. I'm not gonna because we got time. We got time, y'all.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Here's
the
the deal.
Brevity, people.
Here's the deal. Yeah, brevity. We ain't gonna be out here thinking too hard. I gotta go Trash Panda. I liked ET's track a lot. This is another one. ET. I'm expecting the bar.
Yep.
The bar is right here.
Fact.
So when it's not a beat that I'm immediately like knocking to, I go with the other beat. So Trash Panda, I love the chops on it. Love the samples. It was very true to the break. Love the effects. Going with that beat.
Good shit. The comments are also saying trash as well. Trash Panda, that is. They're not spouting garbage. This is a very respectful chat. It's very peaceful. Sorry. Go ahead, Beats. What you think?
Anytime you pull off Roy Ayers and make it flip in a way that I haven't ever heard before, I'm gonna have to go for it. Plus, well, E.T. Doe used my break like in a very unique way. I thought it was, because it's not the easiest of breaks that that he chose. In fact, it was kind of busy, and he, E.T. Doe is ultra talented. His changes are always nice. His bass is always nice. His transitions are always nice. And that fade out, like you said, was right at the mark, 2:30. That's pretty amazing. Like the way his beat ended like that.
For real.
But for real, the Trash Panda sample is just the vibe, like the vibes themselves, the instrument vibes. I mean, you can't beat it. So yeah, no doubt, Trash Panda.
Well, if you can't beat them, join them. Yeah, man.
Now speak your mind, man.
This was an interesting, amazing matchup. E.T. Doe, he put in, I like that mellow vibe. I love the mellow vibes. It's like very peaceful. I'm big on peaceful vibes. And I love the way he did all that shit. And, it was, he always finds a way to come through with that Roy Ayers sample. I never heard it flip like that. I never heard it flip like that. And there were some fade ins and fade outs. The shit sounds beautiful. And it's hard to chop vocal chops.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's like the advanced course as far as chopping samples goes.
And it was perfectly placed in the middle as that's like a hook section. Yep. And it just, the second part was just different, a whole different Roy Ayers flip. So it was just I gotta go with Trash Panda. Gotta go with Trash.
Well, congratulations, Trash Panda. You have advanced to the next round. Let's go. I'm going to submit that on the bracket and then refresh the page. We can keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. That was a great round. I love how those vibes matched. I feel like that was really good. All right. Next up, we have another veteran to Counter Sessions and longtime friend of Bag Season, our boy Lucas Wiley, going up against Huiko, I believe is how it's pronounced. So let's go. Lucas Wiley, that Luther Stimulus beat. Let's get into it. Ooh, this sample is crazy. Is that some scratching? Man, goddamn. All right, but let's reserve our judgment. We got to hear the next beat. Wow. All right, we're rolling it to Huiko's beat, Wild Card.
All right, it's a battle, y'all. There's more?
Man's got an adagio.
Time to fight the boss.
All right, that was Wild Card, Huiko's beat.
Oh my god.
That was crazy.
That was insane.
That was a crazy round.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you again, this reminds me of the St. Amethyst Meltzer round, where it's just a masterclass beat making. Masterclass beat making. And the styles being different, but masterclass beat making.
Yep.
Jesus.
Man.
Yeah. Definitely. God damn.
Man, I remember watching that beat battle with DiBiase, and they were struggling, and now I understand.
It's lonely at
They
the
were
top.
struggling.
You know, it's lonely at the top. That's why there's 4 of us at least.
True.
Man, look.
Shout out Peter Scat Squash for coming through. I know some folks on different time zones. It's late. Shout out to y'all. Catch the replay on YouTube and here.
Yeah. Thank y'all for coming by. We really appreciate it. All right. For me.
Yeah, we really appreciate y'all for coming by.
I mean, I kind of have a rule where if something sounds like something that Obliv would flip, that's going to be what I would go for. And the second beat was crazy, and I was like, there's no way that whatever we hear second is going to be better. But, man, Lucas Wiley, I mean, and the other thing is I've heard a lot of his beats over the past few years, and, man, he hit it with this one. He hit it with this one. The chops, like the gospel kind of feel to it. It was there for me. It hit me in the soul, and that's what's good. So I'm going Lucas on this one.
God damn. How you go? That's how you say it?
I think it's Huayco. Possibly. I think it's Huayco. Huyco.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Huayco slight edge. Very, 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 very extremely slight edge. I'm gonna just go with the energy on this one. There was like energy that hit you with the soul when it came to Lucas, but there was energy that Hayuko came with, and you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Twitch, what's up with y'all? Twitch chat, we need your help.
Talk yourself out of it. Yeah.
Nah, I can judge this.
Wino, what you got?
I'm not even scared on this.
What you got?
Scared of this. I'm gonna have to agree with Frank Herrick. So here's my reason. Shout out to the Twitch chat for chiming in your opinions. My reasoning is, okay, I love the second beat. Again, I think that it's a banger. It's got like crazy knock on it. It's got like a really different vibe to it, but I gotta go with personal preference a little bit on this one to judge. So the use of the break by Lucas Wiley was clean. Mixing of the track was clean. I love the scratches. It feels like a song, and it gives me like that like summer warm outside feeling. I'm in New Orleans right now. I was outside whipping it earlier. I would have been rocking some Lucas Wiley's joint. So that's the only reason I'm going with that. But the chat is saying chat's going
like,
with the second joint.
Yeah,
so
chat's
far.
digging the second one.
Yo, let me weigh in because I think I could shed some light.
Go ahead, Beats.
So I loved Hueco's creativity and the atmospheres, and there were like very interesting transitions and changes. Maybe a few too many, but you know, when you're flexing on a beat battle, you gotta allow that. Lucas Wiley is church, you know, like that was like, you know, Sunday dinner, you know. But I'm gonna go with Hueco and let the chat decide because it's that close.
Fair enough. We tied up.
Fair enough.
We tied.
All right, give me a second. Let me tally in the chat.
Yeah, we got votes for both.
2.
So yeah, if
3,
y'all have an
4,
opinion about which one, let us know right now in
5.
the chat.
I see 5 for Waco, and I see 1, 2, 3.
I'm seeing a lot of Lucases.
Lucas is coming in.
Lucas has the home
4.
team advantage too. I see a lot of New Orleans people repping for Lucas.
Church.
Not a bad thing at all.
It's so far in the chat, Lucas is down by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is a close. This is one of them
DiBiase,
rounds.
5.
This is one of them rounds, man. So what's our tally?
It's still tied. Damn.
It's a tie. It's tied up in the chat.
It's double tie.
Man. Hey,
All
play like a quick snippet.
All right.
Play a quick snippet of each.
Let me play a quick little snippet. I'm gonna go to like 30 seconds into both of them.
All right, y'all hang with us in the chat.
Man. All right. This is Lucas is up first. I'm gonna play about 30 seconds in. I mean, come on now. All right. So we got about 30 seconds of Lucas's. Obviously, it's not every change and everything, but and we're going to go to 30 seconds in of Hueco and listen to about the same amount. Let's see.
Yes, Miss Spencer, I agree.
Craziness.
Yeah, this is just fucking impossible. Sorry.
All right. I'm gonna actually change my vote.
Fair enough.
So I turned my speakers on for the second round to make sure I was getting different feel, and the Hueco joint just knocks. It knocks.
And if he was doing all that stuff like the percussion with the kit, that's mad impressive.
Yeah,
'cause he had a lot of
I gotta
percussive
go with
textures.
Hueco.
Now I don't know if that stuff was added or what, but regardless, that is a swing vote. Hueco, congratulations, you're advancing. Lucas, that joint is flipping. I'm gonna watch my language here. Insane, and I need that.
All around.
Yeah,
what a round.
Again, this is not fair. We did randomize the bracket, so there was no favoritism in how we matched up anybody. This is blind. This is the first time we're hearing these beats. We have not heard anybody's beats yet. And
crazy.
When I tell you that I'm glad we did random, but the thing about random is sometimes you get these monster matchups in the first round. And
Exactly.
and as a judge, your heart breaks a little bit.
I think this next round is also going to be pretty insane. We've got Tatsumaki, if I'm saying that correctly, versus TW Music. This, I think, is going to be insane.
Oof.
So Tatsumaki's up
Into it.
first. Fly Sunday. Let's go.
Yeah. You always gotta keep it fly. Fly for you to feel what you want to feel. Gotta keep it fly for you.
So I need that vaccine.
Word, this is from Koala.
Shout out to Koala gang.
Shout out to Koala in the chat.
There you go.
Yeah. You always gotta keep it fly. Fly for you to feel what you want to feel.
Man. Wild stuff. Okay, next up is TW Music, Fable Music. Let's go.
Music by
Play keys on that?
You play keys on that?
And bass too?
Oh, it's bass.
Maybe some bass too?
You play bass on that? You might have to run you back. I don't know.
Two different vibes.
Okay, switch up.
Tough one.
Very. That was
But I got my
TW
vote, though.
Music at the end there.
Man.
I got my vote though.
I got my vote too. But
Y'all go
this
ahead.
is
Start
this-
us off then.
This was a round.
What you got?
Go
Can I
first,
start?
though. Nah, you can go first.
Bro, Tatsumaki, like, look, I love the sound design on the TW Music. Again, the atmospheres, that bass line, I love that descending. Dun, 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 dun. That's my shit. I love that. When I think about battles, I go for energy. I go for just interesting sounds. I love the up-tempo feel of the Tatsumaki joint, and I'm going with Tatsumaki.
Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki. I agree with Mono Willie. For the TW Music beat, you know, the second part, there was something about the second part that kind of dropped the energy for me because he was on Tatsumaki's neck in the beginning with the bass and the synth notes, and he played keys on that. Y'all heard him. He played keys on that.
It's true.
But, you know, and at the second part, he kind of loosened up the grip on, you know. It's like you had him about the throat, you know, in my opinion. It's like you had him like, yeah, I'm coming for you. But, you know, it kind of dropped off for me. It wasn't bad.
This is something I got to shout out to Aqua. Bag Season Beat Battle Rule. When you do a switch up, the switch up has to be consistent. Like, we had a year worth of battles last year. Shout out to the homies where folks lost their round because the switch up was not consistent.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
I agree with both of y'all. The bounce on Tatsumaki's, that shit for me was an instant lock. I was like, this is it. This is the round. TW Music came on. When that first hit, I agree with y'all. The bass, the keys, that was insane. But the switch up, again, Afka, you nailed it. The switch up, the energy went down. Someone in the chat called it cinematic, which it is, and it's beautiful. But for a battle, like, what would have taken it there for me was that switch up to go to a new level. But the bounce on Tatsumaki's was just, I'm a sucker for that. So that's my pick.
I agree. I'm gonna go with Tatsumaki too. I'm gonna say it like this: if we're riding in cars, Tatsumaki, I'm riding in a Jeep. TW Music, I'm riding in a submarine. But either way, I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying?
Love it. Love it. All right. Well, congrats to Tatsumaki. You've advanced. Hey, y'all, I want to commend y'all because we're on the same page again. So good job, everybody. No ties, none of that stuff. We're unified, so good job. And we're back with this bracket.
Mom on the beats.
Yeah, it is time. MOM, Mom on the Beats, is matched up against Envious, which I said to myself out loud, that's a dope producer name when I was assembling this playlist. So Envious, nice. That's a good producer name. I like how they kind of correspond with the alphabet. So MOM on the beats.
Quick update
Shoot.
For everyone. We have 7 more rounds of the first round. We're almost to the second round.
Yes. And
Thank
we'll
you
probably
for
be
sticking with
playing
us.
pretty short segments of the second beat or the second rounds because we heard these beats already. Except for our boy Tariq Elliott, who got a bye because of random seating. So, but anyways, let's get into this MOM on the beats stimulus submission. Let's go.
On the beat.
Woo! Woo!
Come through, Fem Energy. Let's fucking go.
Hey, who made this break? This shit hard. Mom on the beat with that stimulus submission.
That was a do you have stimulus type money beat?
We have stimulus at home. Gets at home. It's
Yeah,
the stimulus.
That was the door. You letting all the out. Type.
Oh man. Okay. Good stuff. Let's roll through Envy Us with Beautiful Isolation. Lush. Envious on the beat. That was Beautiful Isolation. All right, y'all. Beats, you're smiling. What's up?
Man, look, two different worlds again. That second beat was my break, and I loved how that was flipped. But I'm gonna have to go with Mom on this one. Just the vibe and the bop was just too heavy on this one. You know, it's more battle worthy.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. The second beat I thought was like super lush, super full. But that first beat looked at me like I didn't take the chicken out the freezer before she came home. And I didn't take the chicken out the freezer. And I had to thaw that joint off in 5 minutes. I saw the car coming down the street. I gotta go with Mom on the beats. That joint was knocking. Shout out to Mom. Shout out to Mom.
I want to say something else too. Something to be said about just keeping it simple. And Mom's beat was just was simple, and it didn't need any more. It didn't need anything else. You know, it kind of was repetitive, but when you can nail that repetitive part down and not clutter it with changes and transitions and stuff, that's nice.
I'll go next. I had to go with Moms. I had to go with Moms. Like Charlie said, she told Charlie, take that trash out. She told me to wash the dishes. And she told Ryan, fucking door closed because you letting it out. And she told Beats, you better have the food ready before I get home. So I had to go with Mom on this one. The second beat was super lush too. I agree with Charlie on that one. There was a part in it where the break went on for like 16 seconds. You know, that was my strike on that beat. I'm not going to say it, you know, it was a big deal, but it let a lot of pressure off of Mom, you know, and Mom she kept swinging. She kept swinging the belt. Like she kept swinging the belt like through the whole thing. So, you know.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
I agree. I agree. This one's unanimous. I do think this was a fantastic matchup because I think the vibe and like the structure of both of these beats was like super. They just complement each other well, which it's cool. You know, it's like you can judge it almost easier if the styles are similar. And like in this case, yeah, Envious, that beat's incredible. Someone said it sounded like, I think it actually might have been Mom said it sounded like an international flight. And it's like, yeah, that's the kind of shit I would put my headphones on and just like vibe to. But again, this is a battle. And if I'm choosing someone to make it out of a bracket, I'm choosing Mom. So congratulations on advancing to the next round. That was a great one. That was good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. Let me refresh, and then we're going to move on. We're going to make it out of this first round, y'all. I promise you that. Next up, we have Terrazona Beats versus our boy, Pete Sasquatch. Anybody?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like
Sasquatch, yeah. Which is near and dear to our heart as Bag Season. Kind of like the logo. But all right, well, cool. Let's go. Terrazona Beats. The track is called Like You. Let's go.
Come on.
Yeah. Chat like that one. I'm going to say that, and I'll say nothing else. We're going to roll on into the next one. Pete Sasquatch. The track is called Bag Season. Let's go. It's pretty interesting.
Frank Carrick, why don't you go first?
All right. Man. Okay. I guess what I like about the beats, they're about the same length. That was cool. I think they matched up pretty well. But I mean, I'm trying to, on matchups like this, I kind of try to think about like what would this beat be if it didn't have the acapella, right? Because like the second one didn't, obviously. And if that's the case, I feel like Terrazona still has the edge for me because the Pete Sasquatch beat, I don't know. I feel like the drums were so hard in that one. The only like knock against it, and maybe y'all can weigh on this, is that I feel like it didn't really change at all. It was like a minute 20, but it was like, the same kind of idea. And the fact is, Terrazona's beat did have an acapella, and that shit was whipping. So I don't know. Maybe that should be it. Y'all help me out.
All right, so I don't think I heard the drum pack being used in the first beat.
If it was chopped
I was
up
curious
or something.
about it. I think it was a hit. I think it might have been the kick or something.
Okay, well, if it was an element used, that'd have been cool.
I mean, I would like to know. Maybe if they in the chat, let us know. Because I am curious.
Because I read everybody's submissions. There was usage of wall ball on the first beat. I could tell because St. Amethyst also used wall ball. It's the easiest one to chop up and make one shots out of. Shout out to everybody.
Okay, word.
I think it was. I think I remember hearing it in there as well. But go ahead, Juana.
Yeah. So I would say for me, this battle is something, and I want to say everybody, y'all are coming with the heat.
We're getting confirmation in the Twitch chat. Sorry to cut you off. That it was used. Chopped it up a lot. Used lots of layers.
No, yeah, we could tell. Like I could tell that
there,
the break
sure.
was used. I personally can tell that the break was used on that first joint. It had a certain grittiness to it, and I liked what you did as far as doing a different style. That's what I always look for. You come in with a different style, make it your own. Sasquatch, those drums were nuts.
Yep.
I have to agree with Frank Carrick. You got to have, when I'm looking for these beats, if you notice a pattern in the beats that we're selecting, there is a good amount of movement. So it's going on a journey and reaching somewhere. So I got to go with Terrazona on that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna officially agree. Terrazona. The beats that are like more like loops, like the last round, for instance, like that was cool. They both kind of felt like they were on similar waves like that. But in matchups where they're different, the edge, is often gonna go to the one with some nice moves in it. But beats, what you feeling?
I'm gonna say Terrazona as well, and it's for this reason, because everybody knows I love gritty stuff. Sasquatch was all about it. The drums were hitting and they were hard, and I love repetitive stuff. I mean, that style kind of calls for it, to be honest. But what I do like about Terrazona beats was that there was a complexity there. And I like to eliminate the acapella as well. It really, it was nice, and it was kind of like a nice little, made you a little bop a little bit. But to be honest, I really like that it was in the major key. It was kind of like a refreshing take, and it stands out. When you're in a group of beat makers and you're in a battle, sometimes you do a little switch up like that. A tempo change would. Like think about how St. Amethyst stood out when we listened to it. It was just like a break in the tempo, because we're trying to be entertained too, really, But I like the fact that it was in the major key. It was kind of on a happy side. It had some complexity to it. I'm going with Terrazona.
Well said. Well said. Elgin, Oscar. Not that it matters.
I was going to go Arizona. Like originally, I just had to have confirmation that he used the elements of the drum pack, but he did. I just like the way that he went. He was going through the maze in his beat, and it was like a seamless finding his way to the exit kind of. It takes a lot to go places in your beat and have it add up to a finished product. That takes showcase talent. And I like the way he did that. Plus, you know, Lil Bow Wow, when he was Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah, in a past life.
Being used in
Hey, but Sasquatch, for real, that beat is hard.
Yeah, and the
I
drum
loved it.
textures on that were out of control, and that's what really caught my ear. If it had, you know, that was crazy. Well done. And congrats to Terrazona Beats. You have advanced to the next round. You got to face Mom next, so watch yourself. And we're gonna roll through to the next round. Ooh, I'm excited for this one, y'all. I'm very excited for this one. We got the illustrious Fred.
My man's got the hardest name in the business.
For real. We got Fred versus a longtime friend of the crew, which will not at all affect our decision. But we have Timeless, our boy, who's been holding it down in the chat for us. We appreciate that. So first up, we got Fred. It is a track called Bag Season Battle Submission. Let's go.
Hey, yo.
Put one in the sky, y'all.
All right, Fred with the Bag Season Beat Battle Submission. Whew. Chat was digging that one. The grit.
That was fire.
That
was fire.
All right.
It made me want to rap. That might be on Extravagant Part 3. You might have to do that. You might have to call it, put one produced by Fred. All caps.
All right, but let's go ahead and get into the other track of this matchup, Timeless. This one is Call Me Bill. Let's go.
Call me Bill.
right.
Yo, Jesus.
Yeah. Call me Bill. Call me Assistant Bill.
That was a Wino Willie break, huh?
Oh yeah, you already know.
Yeah, that
You
that
already
Phil
know.
is so.
That's that
that
Menudo
Phil.
boys. That's that Menudo boys.
Definitely.
Who's got a decision they can start us off
I got
with?
a tie right now, Sam. I got a tie right now. I have to let y'all go.
I'll go first, and I got look. So I love Fred's beat. Like I definitely hear Afko like killing this. Like that's a video. We'll go. He'll rap on that tomorrow. We'll go shoot a video for that tomorrow. Like that's a fire beat. Reverse samples, y'all. When reverse samples are done, when it's like done properly, it does something to me. Like it scientifically. I don't know if it's like brainwashing. Like I just love how the saxophone was reversed. It felt like it was going forward but going backwards at the same time. I love all those sounds. I love the use of the break. It felt like a whole vibe to me. So I gotta go with Timeless on this round. Timeless kind of that beat was unexpected in the best type of way. Shout out to Fred though, that was dope. But I gotta go with Timeless.
I think this is the hardest matchup out of all of them so far. Man, I'm gonna have to second that. I think I'm gonna go with Timeless, even though the Fred beat is. I love that transition, like how he just kind of went on some real ambient stuff, real textured stuff, and then when that beat dropped, it was crazy. But Timeless's beat was more. It felt like a full beat to me. I'm gonna go with that.
I got Fred. I'm gonna tell you why I got Fred though. I got Fred because I will rap on that shit tomorrow. Not only that, the beats sound very similar. They sound very similar.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Fred had those personal preference changers in it. But that reverse sax, I don't know what that was. Timeless. That was hard as fuck. That was hard as fuck. That was unexpected as fuck. That was a good switch. That was a really good switch up. But just Fred is just, like more of my bag, y'all. More of my cup of tea, when it comes to just like the vibe. Like he just hit the vibe more for me. So I gotta go with that. All cash.
Wino, I think you kind of mentioned this earlier about how hard it is to make, or you mentioned the reverse sample, and that shit is hard to pull off. Like we said earlier, vocal chops is hard too, but yeah, the reverse sample was working in a way that was unexpected for me. On Timeless's beat. Oh man, Yeah, I'm going to go with Timeless. This one is, for me personally, this is the closest one so far in terms of, because again, I love when the bracket matches us up like this, because I think those beats like matched up so well, maybe too well, where it made it more difficult. But got to go with Timeless, man. The reverse on that stuff was really working. And yeah, it subverted my expectations in like a really nice way. It was hard as fuck. So congratulations.
Timeless going on the next round.
Yeah, hurry up before I change my mind.
Yo,
all right.
I gotta say, Fred though, expect an Afka verse on the ASAP.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna say this. Everybody in this battle, y'all need to follow each other. Everybody in this battle, every beat that I've heard has been like, put it on a tape, put it in somebody's hands. I want to hear these beats out in the world because everything I've heard has been heat so far. Shout out to everybody in this battle.
100%.
Yeah, thank you for going in on it.
Luckily, the next round is going to be very difficult and not a break at all. So let's go ahead and get into this. We have, Counter Sessions alum and close friend of Bag Season and talented pop star / streamer / producer whatever.
Man, I've been hearing about this beat for like a week and a half now. Let's hear it.
Yeah, we got Black People Music versus. Wow, just an incredible matchup. Benji Socrates.
Let me introduce this man, Benji Socrates, real quick.
Yeah, please do.
Socrates is a young producer from NY. He's worked with the God Fahim. He's worked with a bunch of like crazy MCs. I'm expecting a lot from this matchup right now.
Yeah, this is going to be. This is probably going to be maybe the closest one yet. Everything I've heard from Benji is like top tier. So let's get into it. We got Black People Music. His track is called Black Flash. Let's go.
Right up that Pirate Dust, baby.
Smoke him if you got him.
This is a battle.
This is a battle. You said it, Beats.
Ooh.
All right. Black Flash. That was Black People Music.
This is Baltimore, gentlemen. The gods will not save you.
All right, let's roll through Benji Socrates. This is Benji Bag Season Loop. Let's go.
I didn't hear somebody rocking this.
I love the fade.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh.
I'll go first on this.
Take it away.
Good.
I got Black. I have Black because Black was very eventful. It was like very like, you know, it was just a bunch of switch ups, a bunch of captivating noises, noises, a bunch of captivating sounds, noises as well. You know, it was a bunch of, you know, like little small details, you know. And Benji's beat is a really, really hard ass rap beat.
Yep.
You know, it's a really hard, straightforward, straight to the point, kick you in the face, tell you to move the fuck out. I'm robbing you at the house. Let's get the MCs in the building kind of beat. Like, you know.
My man
it's
said
like
that
very, very hard.
black forces, my heat stopped working and my teeth start showing. I'm gonna rob me a person type beat.
Yeah. I'm gonna just set it off type beat. But yeah, I got Black on this one.
We have confirmation in the chat that Black People Music did indeed put Mad Noises on that track. He confirmed that for us.
You did.
Yo, I gotta say, Benji's joint was dope. I'm excited to hear somebody rhyme on that. I think I anticipate hearing somebody rhyme on that. I gotta say, Black made that. If you come from the king, you best not meet Smith type beat though.
Facts.
He made that phone book strapped to your stomach type beat. You know, and I gotta say, the only way that beat could have been harder is if he flipped the dudes who sing at the Fudgery. Shout out to Baltimore.
Look, I agree. You know, with Black's beat, he made it sound cinematic and he made it sound like you went on a journey, you know, but it was still, man, it was still hard. The entire way through, the drums were banging. And, I mean, the instruments were there. You know, I think, to be totally honest with you, this is one of the cases, I think, where the brackets, it was unfortunate. You know, the fact that Benji's beat was a loop, even though it was incredibly solid, and I would love to hear a rapper on it, when it's matched up against Black's beat, it's just, for me, yeah, Black is the way, but I want to hear somebody rap on the Benji beat, kind of the same as last round. Like, the beats that I would pick to win a battle round and the ones that I would want to hear a vocalist on, sometimes they're different. In this case, they're different. So I'm going to go with Black People Music.
I'm going to agree. I think that Black's was more cinematic, and I really love the drum mix, the mix of his drums.
Yep.
It popped through like so crispy. But Benji Socrates, man, it was so raw. Like, I mean, you know, it's kind of my thing. I should be voting for him in that regard, but I really did like Black's use of the synth sounds, and it was very dynamic, you know. So we're going with Black.
All right, congratulations to Black. You have advanced to the next round. All right, we got 4 more rounds of this first round to go, so let's hit it. We got my boy Low Tech Beats. I was just checking out a set from his last night. Good stuff. And we got Connors 5, which I'm assuming probably is just pronounced Connors. Could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. In the meantime, let's get into Low Tech's track. The bracket is going to be up in a second. In the meantime, we're going to get into this. Low Tech Beat Battle Submission 1.
I want y'all to know, man, y'all officially on the map. You know what I'm saying? What we want y'all motherfuckers to do is recognize the world hip-hop. Keep it real with us. Keep it real with the real ones. Fuck them fake niggas shit. You know what I'm saying? And all these fucking rappers in the industry, nobody can fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can chop my fingers off, but y'all can tell me any artist or crew out there that can say something. Now think about it. I know you got your favorites. You know what I'm saying? I know you got your favorites. So when you want to really put on a lyrical test, in a beat test or whatever, then take them. It ain't nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Low Tech Beats. Next up is Connors. We got Bag Season Records Beat Battle #1. Let's go.
Whoa.
Shout out to Discord right now.
Ooh, man.
Love a good square wave. I believe
Oh,
that was.
man.
Connor.
Oh.
Connors with Bag Season Records Beat Battle 1.
Yo, can I start on this one?
Take it away.
Go for it.
Look, it's hard in beat battles to be biased, to be unbiased, because sometimes you got folks who you expect to come in and just knock somebody's head off. You don't know who people are. And this was one of the brackets. I'm going to be completely honest. I was expecting Low Tech to just walk in here and then walk out here with the bag. However, Connor, and I'm going to say Connors, look, sometimes you just catch somebody in that first round. Get into a fighting tournament. You might catch that dude from Japan who just showed up and has been playing his whole life and has been nice at the game. Connors, I don't know how long you've been making beats. I don't know what you've been doing. That joint knocked crazy. I love that triple snare pattern.
Yes.
I love the.
Yep.
Definitely.
I was gonna.
And
say
always
the same
waiting
thing.
for it. That's one of those patterns. It's like in my blood. Connor, you got that round for me, bro. It's not even a discussion. You did it. That was heat. Low Tech, that beat was dope. I love the Wu-Tang. The Raekwon interview in the background gave it a nice texture. Love the sounds.
Definitely.
Love the flip. But son, he came out here and that beat, when he had that bass line come in and that nice synth sound, Connors went crazy. That was a beat. Connor got my vote.
Yeah, Connor got my vote too. At first it was Low Tech coming in with the body bag. Low Tech kind of came in and brought the body bag with him because he knew what was going on. But Connors was just like, we ain't having that. You know, Connors was like, nah, bro. Yeah. Just the synth took it away from me, you know.
Yeah,
But Low
square
Tech-
wave baseline killer.
Yeah, that when I heard that, it was just like, whoa, if this keeps going the way it's going, Connors might climb out of the body bag and, you know, Vampire in Brooklyn, you know, and it'll just set it off.
Nice.
So, yeah, I got Connors on that one. That was crazy. That was a crazy round. Sorry for the dog.
No, he's welcome. What's up, Bear? Speaking of Bear, Big Daddy Beats, who you got?
I am also going to go with Connors on this one. I agree with Wino Willie. I expected Low Tech to come in here and do it hard, but I did really like the sophistication of his layering, and that Raekwon video made it stand out because I know I had watched that on YouTube at one point. I was like, that was a good idea, and of course the drums were hard. I mean, they were amazing. But Connors was more dynamic, and you know, it was just the matchup on this one. He had lightning in a bottle on this one.
Definitely.
Yep. Well, I was actually going to say I would have gone with Low Tech on this one. I think it was right here. It was neck and neck for me. I think, here's what I'll say about the layers on Low Tech's beat. I respect that shit because it's hard, and as someone who layers a lot in their own beats, I also know when you look back and you're like, layered too much or whatever. But the Connors beat was out of control, and I was like in my head imagining a matchup if Connors and Black People Music had been seated next to each other and what that would look like, because those beats kind of reminded me of each other. But
true.
Yeah, but you know, I'm outvoted, but I would have give it to Low Tech. The layering stuff was crazy, and I like how he made the drums feel a little bit more. But yeah, Connors, my friend, congratulations. You are moving on to the next round. And we're going to move on to the next round as well. This is going to be a fun one, too. We have Miss Spinster, Counter Sessions, and Beat Battle alum. And we have Rejectamane. I'm pretty sure that's how to say the name. Yeah, this is going to be fun. I feel good about this one. So first we're going to go to Rejectamane with the track Error Points. Let's go. Error Points, Rejectamane. We're going to roll through Miss Spinster. This track is called Good Day. And chat, say good day to Bear, the dog on the lower left of your screen, if he's still around. But we're rolling through. Let's go.
I'm going to see if that is flippable. But the only way you learn how to flip things is just to flip them.
right, Miss Spinster with Good Day.
Yeah.
Yo, I got Miss Spinster. She had a nice rap beat. It was a peaceful, vibey rap beat, you know? And I don't know. I fucking love those chops. Fucking love those chops. Those chops are something else. Bear, what do you think? He thinks it's not. He thinks he fucking loves the chops too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The
He's
first
trying to
beat
chop
was
something
hard
right
as
now.
hell. The first beat was hard. The first beat, he's saying the first beat was hard, but it's just, you know, Miss Spencer came through with that straight to the point vibe, baby. Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I liked that she had a killer sample chop, but also that break that she used, she totally chopped that and restructured it into more like a boom bap flavor, which I really appreciated. The first beat had more of a straightforward drum break, and I dug how she flipped that, you know, the drums, because we've listened to how many, probably like 20, 25 beats at this point, and to hear the drums taken in a new way is pretty dope. So the first beat was crazy, wild textures in it, but I feel like sample wise they were kind of neck and neck. So if I'm thinking about the drums, I'm giving it to Miss Spinster.
Bear spoken.
Give this man some airtime.
Shut up there. So the way that I judge this beat, I like the bass on the first joint a lot. I don't feel like the other sounds traveled the way I wanted them to travel. It was hard, but I gotta say that Miss Spinster, it took me on a journey. I love how she chopped the breakup. Like, again, as I said before, like, I want to see creativity with the breaks. Like, chop them up, use them as one shots, figure it out like that. You can loop them up and then sound fire, of course. Like, I love the looped up joints too, but I just enjoyed that second beat. It took me to another place, and I definitely want to see Miss Spencer in the next round.
I liked the first beats, the glitchy textures that the first beat had. But I definitely have to agree with y'all about the creativity of chopping the beat on Miss Spinster's beat. Plus, I mean, that was just some nice, like, you know, summertime kind of boom bappy vibes. I mean, you know, you gotta love that.
Definitely. All right, well, Miss Spinster, congratulations. You are moving on to the next round. We have 2 more matchups in the first round, so we're gonna move straight on through to those. We have
Shout out to all the femme producers making it to the second round.
Yes, indeed.
For real. Definitely. We'd love to see that. Thank y'all for for submitting. We appreciate it. All right, so who we have next? Oh my God! All right, this round's about to be crazy.
Here we go.
This round's about to be crazy. Okay, we have Naya 7 Seeds versus, AKA Dynamitten. I think it's Dynamitten.
Man, my phone might die, y'all.
You better get your battery, beats. We're in it for the long haul.
I'm like plugged in.
So let's go ahead and get into this. Naya 7 Seeds. The track is I See You. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Naya 7 Seeds with the crazy one. I see you. Going
Lord.
through to
Man, I can see why I got in that Ski Beats battle.
Damn.
I gotta say, that was hard, bro.
And their matchup this round is AKA Dynamitin'. Groundhog slaps for your ears. Groundhog slaps. Okay, can I start us off? This one's gonna be quick for me.
Do you think?
This one for me is Naya, man. It is. I love a beat that's just like one of those grabber arm machines. I'm gonna try my hand at a metaphor, y'all, because y'all been doing good ones tonight. All right, I appreciate all y'all with the metaphors. It's like one of those grabber arm machines, and it's just tags. It's just tags, but they all fit together so well in that beat, and that chop was like, I don't know, it was just it just hit in a great way. And you know, like a good use of tags and keeping them varied goes a long way. Like the chop really didn't change, but the tags kind of kept things fresh. The second beat was really nice. I love the kind of vocal texture in it, but it kind of the first one kept my attention more. And real quick, I also just want to say, y'all, to the people watching, do me one favor. Your favorite beat tonight, go find that artist Bandcamp, grab a tape from them. I promise you will make their day. Y'all drop your Bandcamps. I see some people doing that already. Y'all keep that trend up. It's Naya for me.
Yo, it's Naya Seeds for me. I'm not even gonna explain. Y'all know that joint knocked. That's it.
She was hitting.
Yeah, Naya for me is just because of those switches, those glitchy switches. You know, it was perfect for me. It was like the grab machines. You know, it reminded me of Toy Story 3 when they had the green monsters on the grab machine. It was crazy. That shit was just crazy. Just bodying, you know.
Shout out to Dynamite though. I love that second beat though. It gave me like RZA Dissonant vibes, but that first one just came out and just knocked your head off. So
I like the ducking, the compression on the second one. That was really nice the way it ducked. But Naya's style is kind of like a battle style, you know, like with tags and whatnot. But it's very cohesive beat, and I'm with y'all on that one.
Yeah, and if you're a producer in this battle and you don't have a Bandcamp, yo, don't wait. Call today. You need to get one. Spotify, those places, they're not going to help you. They're not going to do it for you. So congratulations to Naya 7 Seed. You're advancing. We have one round left before we head to the what is the next round even called? Quarterfinals? I don't even know. But it's a good matchup. We have what I believe is pronounced Mason Wave. The track's called Max B. And then we have a friend of ours, Feels. The track is called Kill 'Em With Ice. So Mason Wave, you're up first. Max B. Let's go.
God damn.
Timeless in the chat saying this is a journey. It truly was. That was Mason Wave. We got Feels with Kill 'Em With Ice.
Tracy, you know I love you so much. But I have a confession to make. I'm black.
You're what?
Damn. Tragedy.
What? Like Oprah.
Feels, nigga. Feels, nigga.
That was Feels, Killing with Ice. Shout out to the DJ FX Looper.
Yeah, shout out to the FX Looper. SP44, you know.
Afka, you got a feeling on this one?
Yeah. I got the first joint. They both took me on journeys. You know, they both took me on journeys. But I feel like Waves was like slightly more complete, you know. Slightly more, like, you know. Waves kind of went from point 1 to point 4. Feels, you know, I feel like the last part slightly overstayed its welcome. Slightly. There was a certain point I felt like the beat was kind of over, but it came back. But yeah, that was, you know, wasn't nothing wrong with that, but it kind of gave Wave the edge on that one. My bad. It's just a dog.
It's good. It's funny. I pretty much agree 100%. I think Mason Wave, that first beat was crazy. It had some textures that I didn't expect. The Feels beat sounds like a rapper would kill it, but I also agree. Like, it's 2 minutes, 29 seconds. I feel like it did overstay its welcome a little. And again, for a battle, I'm trying to hear shit that's like bopping, you know? So yeah, this one, as much as I really enjoyed the Feels track, this one was pretty easy for me. The originality and the energy of the Mason Waves track was there for me.
I gotta say, the Mason Wave track, that one just like it knocked. It was crazy. Phil's, you already know that you put together fire ass beats, so it's like what I was looking for in that battle was just a little bit more change in the instrumental. I feel like the first one feels like a battle, the second one feels like a song. Somebody rhyming on that joint, it's gonna be crazy in the best way. It's gonna be crazy. But that first one just felt like I'm coming. I came to knock somebody's head off. It doesn't care who showed up. That's how the energy was translated to me. Also, to answer some questions in the chat, the next battle will be on April 3rd. We'll be making an announcement this upcoming week about it. That will be in 3 weeks from today. We may do April 10th to give y'all a strong 3 weeks of preparation. So.
Yep, but check it out. We'll let y'all know on the page and everything. Beats, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Mason Waves on this one. I honestly think that at the switch up about halfway through, that could have been the whole beat. You know, like that switch up in the middle was just fire. Mm-hmm. I preferred that part of the beat than the first part. Phil's, his was like a vibe all the way through. I feel like he used the MFX looper a little bit too much, which I'm also guilty of because it's so much fun. But I definitely like the vibe of it, and I also agree with Elgin in that it didn't have to come back. You know, like when he faded out the first time, the beat could have ended there. It was a little redundant.
Agreed. All right. Well, congratulations to Mason Wave. Man, I hope we're saying your name right because we're all saying it. So I really hope we got it. You've advanced, which means we are on to round 2. All right. Y'all ready to revisit some tracks? I think maybe we play like 30 seconds of each one. We've been broadcasting for a while already. I know folks are ready to see the rounds progress. So do y'all think 30 seconds is
let's move it. Let's move it. 30 for each beat.
With the exception of the first beat we're about to play, which is Who Received a Bye on the first round, Tariq Elliott. So we're going to play his full track, and he is going up against the first beat of the night, second beat of the night, D to Controller. So first, Tariq Elliott with Bag Season. Tariq Elliott, Bag Season. And peace to Fred. Good night, my friend. Thank you for... Afka, seems like you might have a little something in your inbox when this is all over. All right.
Fred?
Cool. So, yeah, he's coming through for you. So, the matchup is with D to Controller. So, we're just gonna hit play on the beat, listen to like 30 seconds of it, and just to refresh our memories, and then we'll go from there. So, Wave Runner, y'all remember this one?
Valentino Summers and Wave Runners. Chains on my niggas like slave runners. Drug dealers anonymous. How many Madonnas can that Mazda fit? My brick talk is more than obvious. It's ominous. Garage is the phantom. Ghouls, ghosts, and goblins. Blonde mohawk the collection. I'm Dennis Rodman. The money count is the only moment of silence. Cause hush money balances all this drugs and violence. Hat trick under my mattress. Date I stop steal has an asterisk after it. After all, I can make a call. I can baptize a brick as I wash away my...
All right. Sorry, that was 40 seconds. Got a little carried away. But, yeah, man, D to Controller. That flip is crazy.
Oh, man. I almost feel like it's not fair. But, so we're going to have to figure out a way to do this next time where, you know, maybe we're going to have to do like a producer cap. To make even brackets because, oh man, Tariq's beat is crazy. It's nuts. That D to Controller beat, it comes in, and every time I hear it, it just keeps going up. And when the bass comes in on that joint, when the drums switch up, it's right. So I have to go with D the Controller on this. I gotta go with D the Controller. Shout out to Tariq Elliott. That's a nuts beat. The D the Controller one, just like it does it for me. It might be, Pusha might be doing it a little bit, but it's a beat battle, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
And we didn't say no acapellas.
No, we did not.
We didn't say that.
All right, I might have the second one really on that. Even Tariq the Controller did go hard. You know, it's close. It's closer than I thought. I thought, you know, like D had that banger when this shit first started, you know. But it's like Tariq came in and was like, "Yo, Tariq is a problem. Tariq is gonna come through and just grab the W real quick." But I don't know. D Controller it just works more as a complete song, in my opinion. You know, it just works. It's just more complete. It has more angles working for it. But yeah, I got D. I'm gonna just go with D. Let's go with D. Who's next? All right.
Next, I agree with you. I'm gonna go with D as well. It was that the bass was crazy.
I'm outvoted, y'all. I was going to say Tariq on this one. I mean, I love the bass. I love the flip on D to Controller's track, but the texture and the use of the SP effects, for me, that's always a sweet spot. So I really like Tariq's beat, but don't matter because I'm down 3-1. So D to Controller, you advance. Tariq, better luck next time, my friend. But congratulations to D. You are moving on to yet another round. So let's get that going. And then we will see who's next. Oh, okay. All right. Whew. Okay, so we are back to Telly McLean's beat, Stick Up Kids versus Saint Amethyst. So Telly, you're up first. Take it away.
It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. I was going this getting money. Show a nigga some love, nigga. Wabbly dabbly. Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
That one's crazy. Synths and the bass on it. That's Telly. Let's move to St. Amethyst's track, Shuri's the Black Panther.
Hey fellas, I'm talking to you and you too. Do you guys know who I'm talking to? Those of you who go out and stay out all night. Let me tell you something.
So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude. So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude. So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude. So what, I got an attitude. Check out an attitude.
Crazy. Crazy. We didn't even get to the other parts yet.
St. Amethyst. St. Amethyst. I'm sorry, I was tripping on the first battle. St. Amethyst.
Anybody else have strong opinions?
St. Amethyst. That's it.
Man, this one's tough. I'm telling you, because that first beat has got some bop to it. I think I'm going to go with Telly.
Yeah, my gut was also to go with Telly McLean on this one, which would put us at a tie.
Chat time.
Yeah. Chat, let us know how you're feeling. But yeah, I don't know. This one, it feels so... The matchups change, you know, because the beats they couldn't be more different. But I'm just a sucker for that, like, whatever that style of beat is that he did with the shuffle and the laser sounds and the bass and everything. It worked for me, and it's, you know, a complete track and everything. It was hitting. But let's see what the chat has to say.
I'm going to say, because folks asked in the chat, if you listen to the break on the thin part, she's using, I believe it's the school break under, like, she shuffled it up to the speed. Like, this whole track, I want to say, is 120 something, like 126. I asked Bradley. Bradley's got to know. It's like 127, whatever the Baltimore club speed is. So everything set up gives it a whole different type of texture. I appreciate when the stuff, like that snare is clearly the wall ball snare. It's the wall ball snare.
Chad is letting us know that the tempo is 130. And Chad is also letting us know that Amethyst should move to the next round. I see a couple for Telly, but Amethyst is the overwhelming majority here. So,
man, this is so hard. This is so hard.
No, this look.
One gonna get easier, that's for sure. But
No,
St. Amethyst, congratulations to you for moving to the next
semifinals
round. Yeah, round 3 semis. All right, let's keep it rolling. Next up, we have. This one. Okay, this is gonna be fun. We have Dylan on the beat, Dylan Hammock, versus Trash Panda. So Dylan's up first with the jazz classic, the jazz standard, springing on it. Let's go. All right, that's springing on it. And we have Trash Panda with the Untitled.
Same break,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is that Roy Ayers. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Trash Panda. That's my vote, y'all. Trash Panda. That's my vote. Straight up.
And I don't know.
Going with that too.
Shout out to Dylan Hammock.
No disrespect to Dylan. You did your
Trash
thing.
Panda. I
The
feel
jazz vibes are it,
like
but-
it just Trash Panda. Trash Panda.
Trash Panda.
That sample rules.
It does, and it's got such a. You're moving through different chops at a pace that's brisk, but it doesn't feel. It feels like everything flows well. So
Well,
congratulations.
like I said before too, that Roy Ayers has been chopped so many times. Just to hear it in a different way is kind of nice.
Absolutely. So Trash Panda, congratulations! You are moving forward to the next round. Who will you be matching up against? We're about to find out. We've got Huiko, who had a killer beat, versus Tatsumaki, who also had a killer beat. But Huiko,
Oh man, it's gonna be a round right
this
here.
one right here. Whew. All right, but Huiko's up first. Wild card. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. All right, and Tatsumaki, you are up next with Fly Sunday.
Yeah. You always gotta keep it fly. Fly for you to feel what you want to feel. Gotta keep it fly for you.
Tariq Elliott said, I forgot about this one. I kind of did too, but goddamn.
I did it.
Yeah,
I
that
did
one
not.
is it. That's it.
I did
No
not.
disrespect to
Man,
Huiko,
Tatsumaki,
but
bro.
Tatsumaki, the bounce and the bass and the synth,
Oh
the
my
flavors on that,
gosh.
unbelievable. That's my
I'm
vote.
gonna say it's not fair. I would love to see Tatsumaki versus Saint Amethyst. I
It
feel
might
the
happen. Hey, you never know. It might
That's
happen.
what I would love to see in the semifinals.
Beats, Afka. How y'all feeling? Assuming that Wino, you also were for Tatsumaki.
Oh, I'm with Tatsumaki on this.
Oh, yeah,
Shout
me
out,
too.
Shout out to Huiko. I think that beat's nuts, and I love that beat. But see, this is a better matchup because both of these have that like party. I would drop this with a room full of people vibe.
Yep.
And I just feel like Tatsumaki's will just like folks would lose their minds in a crowd.
Yep. Afka, you agree with that?
Oh yeah. I had Tatsumaki.
Cool.
That,
Then it is
there.
unanimous. Congrats to Tatsumaki. You are advancing to the semis. That was an easy one. That felt easy. Of course, no disrespect to the other beats or anything, but that one, that Tatsumaki beat is just special. It really is special. All right, let's move on. We got Mom on the beats is back in the building versus
Damn,
Terrazona
Mom came
on the
back
beats.
early.
Mom came home early. We weren't prepared. We thought she was out. So we got Mom on the beats, stimulus submission. Let's go.
Mom has 18 in the back. I'm sampling that ass whooping.
Oh, that was Mom on the Beats to the Stimulus submission.
Beat that ass and then sample the ass whooping. Damn.
Oh, man. All right. And the second competitor in this matchup, Terrazona Beats. We got Like You. This was a crowd favorite, as I recall. So this is going to be a tough one. Let's go. Did we talk about this already? The break?
Yes. So it's wall ball chops.
Okay, we did. Okay, just making sure.
It's okay. I'm gonna say on this one, I gotta go with Mom. I like this. The second beat, I just feel like personal preference. Like this beat's hard, but I think personal preference. I like Mom's joint. It feels like nostalgia. And yeah, Mom.
I'm going with Mom.
See, this is tough. I mean, Mom edged it. It wasn't really clear to me. It took a lot of thinking on this one. So,
yeah,
I need that.
I really like the Terrazona one, but hearing it next to Mom's beat, and to be fair, the time limit we played was just before the acapella really came in, but we know it's there. I might say Terrazona, but regardless, Mom on the beat, you have advanced to the next round, so congratulations. You're in the semifinals. Terrazona, that beat's hard. If you're in here, drop your SoundCloud. I know there's a couple people in the chat who are asking for that
throw
track.
that up. Throw that up on Bandcamp. I'm spending that at a party.
Put that up because
please.
the DJs in New Orleans, folks need that to bring the house down.
I can hear Legatron throwing that at prime time.
100%. So congratulations, Mom. Luckily, we were able to come to a decision on that, and y'all. The next round, it's going to be a tough one. We got Timeless and we got Black People Music. So just buckle your seatbelts, everyone. Timeless is up first with Call Me Bill. Timeless, the crazy reverses, and we got Black People Music with Black Flash. Black People Music, y'all.
Oh man, I want to go for you, Timeless, on that joint. I love that reverse sample. Man, Black people music. I got this. Like when we get on this round, it's gonna be a lot of, it's gonna be one of those like what we personally prefer, and just the memorable things in those beats. I feel like Black people music, like the sound design on that is nuts. The synth work on it, the theremin in that joint, like everything in that is nuts to me. I love
Hey,
that
bro,
joint.
the chord voicings, I don't even know what you were doing, but that shit is slamming.
The drums sound so perfect.
And Timeless, that beat that you had is incredible, man. The reverse still works so well, and the drums, everything melts perfectly together. But I got to give the edge to Black. That's he doesn't show up to beat battles, and he comes to win. So I think that comes through the voicings, the instrument work, everything about it. It's crazy.
Man, I know Timeless going to come back crazy on the April battle because knowing him, he takes stuff like this. He's like, all right, I got to get in the gym and do my push-ups bet. So I'm excited.
Man, I'm putting everything in reverse this week, bro.
I mean, it felt like Chris Benoit versus Triple H. Like Chris Benoit is super technical. He likes to make people tap out. You can tell like how he's like a really, really good wrestler. But Triple H plays dirty, and he has that star power. And he'll hit you with the pedigree out of nowhere. He'll put the referee in the ball.
Facts.
He got a lot more. He got just those tools in that arsenal.
What did you say? Sometimes you got to come from the third rope.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to come from the third rope.
Man, y'all are doing great with these metaphors tonight. That's what a compliment.
Big man to the ring. She'll be like the same.
Wrestling metaphors too.
I gotta say on this battle, shout out to Baltimore versus DC.
For real.
That was a Baltimore versus DC battle, y'all.
And
Black people
congratulations
music.
to Black. Crazy, man.
All right, what's the next round?
Next round.
Oh, Connors. Ooh.
Oh boy, yeah, this one is going to be very, very interesting. The next round we have, if the bracket will refresh, we've got Connors versus Miss Spinster. Connors, you're up first. Bag Season Beat Battle 1. Let's go.
Oh, I remember this one. This one is dangerous.
Yep.
Nah, cut it off. Cut it off. Cut it off.
5 more seconds. Yeah. That one's nuts. The triple snare. And the matchup is Miss Spinster with Good Day. Let's get into that one.
I'm gonna see that.
Love the skit on this one.
But the only way you learn how to flip things is just to flip them.
All right. That was Miss Spencer with Good Day. Beats. How you feeling?
Oh man, I really love Miss Spinster's beat, but I'm gonna have to go with Connor. It's just way too hard. Miss Spinster's beat is everything that I love about boom bap, though. And Julia Child. I mean, come on, man. I love that Julia Child skit at the beginning.
Yeah, the skit's
That's
great.
amazing.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Spencer. I'm gonna just have to go with personal preference. I love that peaceful shit, and she did like very, very perfect boom bap beat, you know. And
That's true.
You had the appropriate changes. But Connor's 5. I was about to call you Corona. Connor's 5. I mean, you can't deny that beat. Like, in the preference of a battle, like if it was a battle, it's a battle, but I don't know. I just love Miss Spencer's beat. It's probably my favorite beat in the whole thing right now. I just love it.
That's special. That's high praise coming from Afka.
I feel that.
Yeah. Why not? How you feel?
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you, this is a difficult round for me because I gotta go. Afka, he's right about just like the feeling of the Spencer's beat, but I don't know. There's something the Connors beat. It knocks.
Yeah.
Like I gotta go with Connors on this one. I want to go with Miss Spencer, but Connors, like that one is just tough. It's tough. It's fire. So, going with Connors.
I'm still undecided. I'm right here. I think how Miss Spencer chopped that break is one of the best uses of the drums we've seen. Like, flipping it into a whole new thing that sounds still just like a drum break. Like, that shit to me is excellent. But, man, I mean, like you said, why not? You can't deny. The Connors beat is hard as fuck. Excuse my language. But it's just it's there.
I just asked the chat just to see.
What's Chad, help me out. What are y'all thinking?
And seeing this, giving this a timeless saying Spencer.
Yeah, I mean that's my gut too. Like, because I'm right here with the beats, I think, okay, then I'm going to think about it from a technical perspective, and I really think she had one of the best uses of the break in terms of how she chopped it. The Connors beat is incredibly hard. I mean, it'd be something that I would want to put on a playlist.
Bradley saying Connor.
You only helping me chat. I think I'm gonna go Spencer. I think I'm gonna go Spencer, not Spencer.
Okay.
Shout out to Spencer, whatever.
We have a tie right now. Is that what's going on? Yeah. Okay. So I'm trying to see if the chat's gonna make a definitive, and it looks like it's down the middle of the chat.
Yeah, it's split.
All right. If we're going off of this, I'm gonna say Connors, your beat was hard, but there's something about feeling, so I'm going to change my vote to Miss Spencer to make it decisive and do a 3-1. But shout out to Miss Spencer moving on to the next round.
Yes, congrats to you, and I'm glad you said that, Charlie, because I was literally about to change my vote because it's right here, but you went ahead and did it, so that's cool. Congratulations, Miss Spencer, to move into the next round. That was probably the closest one yet. But all right, cool. We got one more before we round.
This is gonna be a monster.
It really is. This one is about to be wild. We appreciate y'all sticking around. By the way, this is our first one of these in this capacity. So I know we're running long, but we appreciate y'all. Let's get into the next round. Naya, oh my God, this is gonna be just ridiculous. Naya 7 Seeds. I See You versus Mason Wade. So Naya, let's go. Naya 7 Seeds. And up against Mason Wave with Max B. These were two big crowd favorites. Same break.
Oh man. Yo, I'll start on this.
Yeah.
This is a music versus vibes battle. So, look, all right, I'm going with Mason Wave. Nia Seeds, that joint is crazy. I love the sample. Like, I love the tags. I love how the drums sound. Like, the compression that he added on top of the drums. Like, the joint's not just flat out. Mason Wave, like, though the guitar joint and everything else makes it. So I'm gonna say, so this personal preference. Y'all know my style. I'm looking for that music and the knock. The break did its job for Mason Wave, and he just brought the music to it. So I'm going with Mason Wave on that route.
I'm actually not gonna echo that. I'm gonna give the edge to Nia on this one. I still think that beat's crazy. I like how they both use the same break. I think that is kind of cool how it worked out. But the knock on Nia's, the tags, the way that chord hits the chords, the way they feel, that's my shit. Just a good chord, it'll put me there. So for me, it's Nia.
I'm with Nia. I'm not gonna lie. I'm with Nia. Just that chord sample is what took me away for this whole round, honestly. Just hearing that. The chops are cool, you know. Everything else was cool, but just that chord sample was hitting perfectly. So she got beats, baby.
I'm going with Nia, strictly because it was just straight funk.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the tags, y'all mentioned all those things, but there's something about the way he chopped those chords, like kind of micro chop, like kind of like Lean Lizzy style, in a way that the arrangement, you were going to get something very original no matter what, because he made like micro chops, you know? And so micro chops of a chord, that's some cheat code shit right there, you know? Like, you can arrange it however, as long as you on rhythm, and maybe even making like, you know, polyrhythms with it. That I'm going with Nia. That shit, that was just straight funk, you know? That's some lo-fi funk.
All right, I'm outvoted.
Yep. Congrats to Nia for moving on to the whatever. We're to round 3. We're calling it round 3.
The semi-final?
Semis. All right. So here's what I was thinking.
4 rounds in this one.
We still play like 30 seconds, but I'm going to skip to 30 seconds in, because for a lot of these beats, we just heard the first 30 seconds again in the last round. Does that sound cool with y'all?
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
DD Controller versus St. Amethyst.
Yeah, we're hitting right away with a crazy matchup. DD Controller's Wave Runner. Let me skip in, and we'll go from there.
Date I stop still has an asterisk after it. After all, I can make a call. I can baptize a brick as I wash away my sins like a Catholic. Who the fucking master this? America's nightmares in Flint. Children of a lesser God when your melanin's got a tint. And I can't even mention what I sent or what I spent, cause my name in 18-wheelers is evidence. I put my booze in them cruise collections. Like's a bitch, A to Z on her shoe collection. Take your pick, paid in full like 86 G's on my body. The new Gucci has less monogram. God's got him. Let he without sin cast the first stone. So I built that all glass quad level first home. Shatter all of your misconceptions. Hold all of the missing weapons. You thought I would miss my blessing. The ultimate misdirection. Yeah.
Insanity, man. That's DD Controller. This is St. Amethyst.
St. Amethyst. Clearly hearing that school, the school break on the breakdown there into the wall ball shops. Yeah, St. Amethyst. That joint,
It's crazy.
Yeah, she flipped multiple breaks.
It sounds, yeah, it's multiple breaks. That joint sounds like exactly what she named it. It sounds like the Dora Milaje like running through the palace, going to knock somebody's head off. That joint nuts. Shout out St. Amethyst.
Yeah, I'm gonna go St. Amethyst on this one too. You know, I'm gonna go St. Amethyst on this one. It was amazing how she was able to switch the breaks and then just keep like a consistent fire vibe on two of those, and then just kept it going, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that stood out for me. St. Amethyst.
I have to agree with you. I'm going to go with St. Amethyst as well. This is about energy at this point, and she brought it.
Agreed. I mean, the DD controller beat is crazy, but the way that I guess it's the school glue break is slowed down. Almost sounds like we mentioned earlier, maybe the Amen break or another one of those. But it's just, I don't know, the way she manipulated him. It's almost like micro beats or something. Shit's crazy. So I'm agreeing with y'all. Amethyst.
In the next round.
So yeah, congrats.
Trash Panda.
Saying Amethyst. You're moving on to a very difficult round. Tatsumaki and Trash Panda. I do not envy either artist who has to be in this matchup.
Let's go.
So Trash Panda, you're up first. Let's go. I'm gonna rewind this one a little bit because it's so we'll cut it in half because it's a little short to play the full. Trash Panda, followed by Tatsumaki. Let's make sure his is set to the right place. Here we go. And that is Tatsumaki.
Trash Panda,
Yeah.
That was like an amazing beat. But Tatsumaki, Koala, y'all did that in Koala. That's crazy.
Hey,
I'm
they
sorry.
won the
That was done
SP.
on the phone, y'all.
They won the SP battle. You know, Koala versus SP.
They did that on a phone.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Yeah, I definitely agree. In the chat, they agree. I felt like every time I hear the Tatsumaki joint, I feel like running through a wall. Like,
yeah, it's at a faster tempo than most of these beats too. It definitely stands out.
Definitely.
I would want to see Trash Panda in upcoming battles. I would shout out to DiBiase saying there's going to be an all women tape / battle, and I would love to see Trash Panda competing in that. And
No doubt.
Indeed.
I'm excited to hear more.
All I can say is I love the Trash Panda beat. It's one of my favorites of the night. But if I'm tipping my hand a little bit, and I had to pick one for the night, I think I could see Tatsumaki being in the finals pick, even my final pick. So I got to go with Tatsumaki. This shit rips. And
I'm gonna say the St. Amethyst versus Tatsumaki battle is gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be real
the
interesting.
Semi-final talker.
Be real interesting. But thank you, Trash Panda, for the beat. It's beautiful and it's incredible. Tatsumaki, congrats on moving on. We got two more matchups in this round. This is going to be one for the ages right now. We got Mom Coming Home Early, and who's on the keys? That's Black People Music. All right, so let's get into this. We got Mom on the beats. If I can find the track in here, we will get into that. Here we go. Stimulus Submission.
Oh yeah, of course.
That is Mom on the beats. And we got Black People Music up next. Starting to lose where the beats are at. Here we go. Crazy, man. Those organ sounds, that shit is wild. That's
Charlie, why you looking
Mom
like that?
on the beats and Black People Music beats. Sorry to cut you off, bub. What's up?
Charlie, why you
He was
looking like
asking
that?
me why I was
When you
making
about to,
faces.
Oh, my bad. I
you
thought
about to
that
get
was
put
beats.
out?
Yo,
Miles about to put you out?
Yo, I don't know.
Go say what you got to say.
I don't know, bro.
Speak your mind, man. It's all right.
Well,
You can stand up to her.
Shut
got
up,
your back.
Mom. Shut up, Mom. I'm gonna be honest on this round. I gotta go with Mom again, bro. Like, I just feel like she provides a roof over my head and makes sure that I'm well nourished. So I gotta go with Mom. But honestly, I keep saying this. I gotta go with the vibe. I love Black People Music's joint, but I feel like I would listen to Mom's joint more often. And I feel like in this battle, there's gonna be certain rounds where I'm gonna look for the beat that I'm gonna enjoy the most. And I love Black's beat. I feel like it does a lot of really fire things, but I feel like Mom's beat it just knocks in a good way. It just like feels like a good meal, and it's nourishing, and it feels like Murray's wave cream on your hair in the morning when you're trying to look away for school. Shout out to Mom.
I got to give this round to Black, honestly. Black People Music. This shit is just, it's crazy. If I could tip my hand a little bit again, for me, like the finals, Black versus Tatsumaki might be the matchup of the century. Those were two highlights for me, big time. Honestly, all four of the next ones. But yeah, I mean, Black's just had the feeling, it had the sounds, it had the changes, it had the knock. I mean, to me, it's the full package.
Yeah, I might have to go Black again. There's anytime he goes against someone, it's like I don't know. It just feels like I cannot get over Black's track for some reason. It always like, stands out in this amazing way, So if he comes across Tatsumaki, I don't know. But, like you said, it's matchup of the century. It's like everybody Black matching up with it just seems like he's just like Triple H, He's just edging motherfuckers out, and it's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Black. I'm sorry, Mom. Do not put me out. I do not have enough. My job is not good enough for me to go on my own. So Nah, but shout out to Mom. I just like your name. You got the GOAT name. Like that's the best producer name ever, besides like Fred. But shout out to Mom.
I loved Mom's beat, but I'm gonna have to give it to Black on this one. Mom's beat, I agree with Wino Willie in that it's like that got that classic kind of vibe that you would listen to it a bunch, you know. And you could ride with it. But Black's beat is like a battle beat. And not just that, it's got some sonic dynamics to it, you know. Like he's excellent at that. Mainly because he uses a lot of, you know, synthesis, you know, like he cuts samples, but he's also sampling his own synthesis. And you know, he's very skilled at that. And the theremin, I mean, you can't get the dude used a theremin in the beat.
Yep. Well, congratulations to
But I love
Black.
Mom's beat.
Yeah,
You
no
better love
disrespect to
Mom's
Mom. That beat was incredible. Congratulations.
If you know what's good for you, you better love Mom's beat, boy.
For real. But just by a tiny margin, Black, you're moving on to the next round. Mom, thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for letting us stay up past our bedtime and do this battle. We appreciate it. And then to close it out before the semis, we have, this is going to be a tough matchup as well. We have Miss Spinster and we have Naya 7 Seeds. So, Spinster, you're up first. Good day.
I'm gonna see if that is flippable. But the only way you learn how to flip things is just to flip them.
My bad, y'all. I said we were going to go to 40 seconds in. Here we go. Hypnotic stuff. Good day. That sample's killer. Love it, love it. Okay, and going up against Naya 7 Seeds with I See You.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, I'll go first.
What you got?
Miss Spencer just went silly for the stimmy. She went silly for the stimmy. She went hard, you know. Naya went bananas for the stimmy. The thing is, like, Miss Spencer's track just gives me this feeling of like, she does her thing, but it's like, it doesn't feel like she's battling. It just feels like she just decided to make a classic, like an underground classic boom bap track.
Yeah.
Naya, it makes Naya's track feels like he's battling more. You know, his is more battle focused. Like he's kind of trying to get the win. Miss Spencer's just like trying to like chill and make a classic track kind of. That's what it feels like comparing it to Naya's. But I don't know. I I just can't go against the Miss Spencer's track, even though I feel like the Naya's track was like more bombastic, just more, you know, just.
Hey, you gotta judge. You gotta judge on what you believe is your merit, bro.
Yeah, follow your heart, man.
All right, Miss Spencer.
It's a battle, Naya.
Okay,
Agreed.
I see why you said that. I see where you was
Agreed.
getting at.
It's a battle. I love Spencer's beat, but the Naya one still hits for me. And I love the tags, man. Again, I think a smart use of a bunch of tags is a hard thing to pull off, but it keeps your attention like not many things do, in my opinion, in a beat. And I still love the micro chopping of chords. Naya, easily one of my favorites of the night. But, you know, Spencer's is too. There's a reason it made it this far. I think she probably had the single best use of the drums, in my personal opinion. Like, when we were making this kit, this is how I pictured people using it. Was like chopping it up and using the fact that they're so textured to make their own breaks out of it, you know, reshaping the stuff that we did. And that is beautiful to me that we saw that in the battle. But Naya's beat, bringing the house down. It's crazy.
I have to agree with you. Miss Spencer made a classic, though. I mean, that's like a beat that I want to hear in my headphones when I'm, you know, walking down the street, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But Naya came to bring it.
Yeah,
that's some battle funk, you know.
Yep.
Like I don't know. There's not many that would beat that one in any of these big beat battles. You know what I mean?
The more we talk about this, the more I feel like it's a tough decision. I want to change my mind. But we have voted. Naya, congrats. You're moving on to the semis, which means our semifinals are now set. Good news, fellas. It's about to get even more
semi
difficult.
for the stemmy.
We're about to semi for the stemmy. All right. So, wow.
All right. I would say on this round and these rounds going forward, we do not need to explain. We've heard these beats.
Yeah.
Y'all know what we coming with.
You know what's going on.
All right, y'all. It's time for the pain.
Hold on. Let me pull the bracket up real quick. But yeah, I mean, unless we're like torn, I would say we probably can. We remember the beats at this point because these are all of our favorites at this point. But if we're torn and we can't come to a decision, then we can, you know, we can
go
revisit
the chat.
But all right, first round of the semis is Tatsumaki, Saiyan Amethyst. I can go with this one's easy for me. As much as I love Saiyan Amethyst beat, Tatsumaki, like I said earlier, is a pick for me for... I would be fine with him walking away with the whole thing. This beat is insane. The bounce, the tempo, it feels fresh compared to every beat, still hearing it after all this time. And so does Saiyan Amethyst, which is no surprise. That's why they're up in this round. You know, we got the two like funkiest, danciest tracks up against each other. But Tatsumaki, man, you did your thing.
Can I ask a favor?
Of course.
Can you play the drops on both of these beats?
The drops,
like that, yeah, like they both start like 15 because they're similar in the sense they start like that 15 seconds in.
Yeah.
ODB comes in, that joint starts sprinting. St. Amethyst, that think break comes in, the joint cop sprinting. So I want to hear from the drop to that first sprint.
Chad wants to hear him again. So let's go. We'll play the full tracks in the finals, but we're gonna play the drops for these.
Hey fellas, I'm talking to you too. You guys know who I'm talking to? Those of you who are
something.
Let me tell you something.
So what? I got an attitude.
Yup.
Check.
Crazy drop. Insanity. Tatsumaki. You got a drop too, my friend.
You always gotta keep it fly. Fly for you to feel what you want to feel. Gotta keep it fly for you.
I mean, yeah. I think it's, for me, St. Amethyst beat technically is more impressive, but the feelings the vibes, and the battle energy of Tatsumaki's is there. But I've said too much.
That shit sound like a Kool-Aid Man serial killer on a rampage. Tatsumaki, fam.
Oh man.
Clip that. Isn't that what they say? Clip that.
Oh yeah.
Like he just ran through your wall and it's done. It's over.
It pains me, but I have to agree. I think Tatsumaki definitely like went sprinting on that joint. And Saint Amethyst, like that joint's nuts. It's gonna be. I'm sure it's gonna be on Footwork Rituals Part 2, but
yeah,
I gotta go with Tatsumaki on this one.
The only, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm not picking Saint Amethyst, but it's because I'm picking the beat that I could see taking the whole thing. But Beats, how do you feel, man?
I'm gonna go with Tatsumaki. That beat was just battle worthy, and I really like the warped sample.
Yeah,
like, that really caught my ear right away.
Yep.
And the drum programming, but like at this level, like I'm second guessing everything because Saint Amethyst's transitions were crazy. She used multiple breaks. I mean, that was amazing. But as far as for the matchup, I have to go with Tatsumaki on this one.
Well said. Well said. Well, congrats to Tatsumaki. You're in the finals, my friend, which means we have one more round of the semis. And boy, this one the
stimmies.
the stimmy.
The last round of the stimmies.
That was good. The stimmy finals. And boy, this one could be a finals in its own right, if you ask me. This is Naya 7 Seeds against Black. I'm going to play a little bit of both of them just because we did last time as well. Yeah, let's go. Let's get into it. Maybe I'll play the end of Black's because we never got to the last part of it, from what I recall. Could do that.
Play the second, the organ beat. I just want to hear that part.
Yeah, let's go to that. Where is it at? Where's it at, man? Where's it at in the playlist? Where's it at? Okay, here we go.
Theremin, bro.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even need to hear Naya's.
Let me play it. Let's be fair. At least let me play it.
Because I just know I can hear it in my head.
Mm-hmm. That was Naya. I see you. Why not? I think your mind's made up. What you got, bud?
Naya. I love Bradley's joint. You heard me on the other joint. I love Bradley's joint, but I think Naya's joint is just it's nuts. It knocks crazy.
It does.
It's a battle.
Yep.
It's a battle.
I have to go with Naya too. I love Black's beat, but Naya's is just a head nod. You know what I mean? Like just a head nod. Gotta love that.
Well, I was gonna go with Black, but damn, I can't believe this. I was gonna go with Black.
Follow your heart. Follow your heart off.
But instead, I'm gonna go with Black.
He said I'm gonna go with Black, but instead I'm going with Black.
Nah. I still feel like he was Triple H, but he just pulled an upset on The Rock.
Okay, I'm with it. I mean, we're at the round where it can go either way.
Yep.
Definitely.
Look,
chat, who y'all got?
Because I'm going to say black as well, which means we're at a tie. So, chat, let us know. And I do want to point this out also. We do have a bronze match for the semis.
Yeah.
So, St. Amethyst is qualified already. So, whoever loses this round will compete for third place. And we're going to give them the pack as well and maybe some other things. We're not really sure. We kind of just decided this today. But at this point, if you come this far, you're not going home empty-handed. So. All right, we got one vote for black, one for Naya. It's split right now.
Come on, chat.
Y'all let us know what you're feeling.
Who y'all got?
Blacks, to me, remind me that game for Super Nintendo, Cold Shadow, where you're Donald Duck with the pistol in the organ. But this shit was hard, man. Like, it was... You could have told me it was a flip of that, and I would have believed you.
Waiting on the chat to see if there's anybody else who wants to chime in.
Make y'all's voice heard right now. Got another vote for black.
All right, 2 blacks.
Another for Naya. 2 for black, 2 for Naya. 3 for Naya, looks like.
All right, let me see.
Any other takers?
Veil, Naya.
Yeah. Telly said
Timeless Naya.
Yeah.
Telly, Naya. It looks like Naya's going to edge it out slightly.
It looks like, yeah. Looks like Naya might have the edge per the chat, which means congratulations, my friend. You are moving to the finals. Black, you are going to face with St. Amethyst for the bronze cup. We should get like an actual bronze goblet. That might be kind of fun for next time.
In the future.
Yeah, that'd be fun. But yes, congrats to Naya. You're moving on. Black People Music, thank you for the submission. Shit was beautiful. You're going to be in the Bronze Cup face-off. But it is that time, everybody. Well, should we do the bronze first? Should we do bronze real quick?
Yeah.
We should do bronze, right? And then save finals for the very end. Okay. Do y'all want to hear something? Does anybody have, like, strong feelings? Does anybody have their mind already made up where they're like, I know mine?
I got my mind made up.
Hit us, Wino. What you got?
St. Amethyst. I think that joint is just an absolute bop. Like, Tatsumaki, I agree with you. I think Tatsumaki might be my favorite beat in the whole battle. Like, as far as it, like, just it growing and evolving. And I think my second favorite beat might have to be, like, as far as the energy beats, St. Amethyst. That's my vote on the semifinal of St. Amethyst. The bronze medal match.
What's funny is I'm getting strong vibes from our beats. You're shaking your head. I'm going to throw to you in a second. But I'm getting strong vibes from...
I don't even want to say. I don't know. I don't know.
This just reminds me of our older beat battles. I feel like St. Amethyst and Black were in the finals every time. It's just funny that even with 30 beats, they're still up here in the final rounds. Funny how that works. But it must mean they're good at making beats or something. But I don't know who I would vote for. Elgin, do you have a thought?
I will vote for Black, to be honest. He's my third favorite beat in the beat battles. It's Tatsumaki. You know, I feel like, I don't know. He's on another level. He's tied with Miss Spencer when it comes to my favorite beats. And then there's Black, and then there's Saint. You know, so I feel like I gotta give it to Black.
We put in work,
man. Right. Please say something.
I mean, if I have to choose, I have to give the edge to Black. That beat is just, it's wild. And I'm looking at my top 4 favorite beats from the battle right here, like on our bracket. But unfortunately for St. Amethyst, she's number 4. Black's just, I mean, I knew he was going to bring it because I know how he is in battles, but the way he was able to weave together all 3 parts and make all the instruments work, I just know that shit is very impressive. So I would give it to Black on this.
Shout out to the track they did together on Footwork Rituals Volume 1.
Man, y'all did it anyway. What's the chat say? Because, man, I don't fucking know.
They're saying Black. There's folks who think that St. Amethyst knocked it out the park.
I'm seeing about split for the chat, so beats, you know, no pressure or anything, but, you know. Who you got?
All right. I'm gonna have to give it to Black. It's just bananas. I mean, it's just bananas. All of it is bananas.
I agree with that. I mean, he really brought it to a new level. To a new level. All right. Well, I guess that's Bronze Cup settled for Black.
Black, you will be receiving the full stimulus package. If anybody else wants to buy it, it is on our website, bagsandrecords.com. If
Definitely.
you want to buy it, it's $10. The winners of this battle will be receiving the full drum pack. And then the grand champion will be receiving some merchandise and some extra special exclusives.
Also, I'm just thinking about this right now. Feel free to push back on this, but maybe we could give the pack to the semifinalists or something. I don't know. We have a lot of entries, so we could share the love a little bit, but we'll talk about that. I'm not gonna make no promises. But man, all right. I guess it's time. Which means we're getting ready for the finals. Which means it's Tatsumaki and it's 97 seeds. Should we listen to let's listen to the beats, right? Let's give them one last spin.
Oh yeah, you got to play the full joint.
For all the marbles, we're listening to full tracks. Tatsumaki's at the top of the bracket, so we got him up first. All I got to do is find him in this playlist, and then we're gonna get into this Fly Sunday.
Yeah, you always gotta keep it fly. Fly for you to feel what you want to feel. Gotta keep it fly for you.
Yep. And to follow that up, the other member of the final round, we got Naya 7 seeds. I See You. Man, I thought this was supposed to be easy.
Ain't nothing easy now.
No. The chat is pretty split, but on a non-mathematical sort of analysis, it looked like maybe Naya had the edge from the audience. Not that, unless we have a tie, I don't know if it matters. We could go through and count. Anybody have strong feelings?
Yes, Tatsumaki.
Nice. I like that synergy.
Yeah, I love Naya Seeds, but come on, bro.
Yeah.
It sounds like you might have been dying on your couch, and that beat got played. You would come back to life and run through a wall. You would just be like, all right, let me get up and fuck this up real quick.
Yeah, I mean, Naya's beat is so good, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna go with my gut, which is like 3 rounds ago. I was thinking like, pretty sure I could see Tatsumaki taking the whole thing, and beats, unless we have a situation for a tie just to make it more interesting. I think I'm gonna go Tatsumaki for the grand prize.
I don't know, man. Tatsumaki.
Look, I'm so on the fence that I don't think it would be right if I chose at this point. I think that we should go to the chat. Let's get a consensus in the chat, and then if I got to make a decision, I'll make a decision.
Well, we got 3 for...
No, we have a majority.
Yeah, we got 3 for Tatsumaki already.
We got a majority.
So...
Oh, word?
We want to do, we got a majority. I chose Tatsumaki.
Yeah.
Alpha chose Tatsumaki.
Okay.
I'm going with him as well.
Frank Herrick said Tatsumaki in the second round for the finals. So.
Yeah, I mean, to change that now would be silly because I was thinking like this is going to be the one for me to and yeah, I think that beat was just crazy. It had the texture, it had the bounce, the drums were hitting, everything about it. It's crazy.
Well,
all right,
it's official.
Let's announce this real quick. The top 8 are going to receive the full version of Bag Season Stimulus Package Breaks.
Yes.
Please, we will be using the form to reach out to your emails and reach out to you on social media. I'm gonna say this as the ambassador. I believe we're gonna do the next battle. When is Easter? Is that the 10th?
Who knows?
I need somebody to look because Easter we're not gonna be battling on Easter, y'all.
Well, Easter's on a Sunday, right? We would be doing.
Oh, Easter is on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Never mind. That doesn't matter then.
Yeah, I mean, we said maybe 3 weeks from today. I think would be a good time to give people a chance to make something new and for us to do our thing.
Yeah. If we do 3 weeks from today, we're talking about April 3rd.
Mm-hmm. Look, we appreciate...
Judges, are y'all cool with April 3rd?
Yes.
I'll give it a thumbs up. I think that seems
3.
like a good amount of time.
All right, next battle will be on April 3rd.
Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Charlie, you and I were like, yeah, we'll keep it to 2 hours, counter sessions time. If we go over that, we're doing something wrong. And we're at 3 hours and 47 minutes. The fact that we are holding down 20 viewers right now means a lot. It means a lot. I want to thank y'all on behalf of all of us for spending your Saturday night over here. It was a blast, and we really appreciate it. Let us know how we can make the battles better, what you want to see. We may be doing things like different time limits or things like that in the future to keep it from getting so crazy. But, I mean, we were all super surprised that we had 31 entries. Like, we were saying, like, oh, we'll get 10, and, like, it'll be straight. We'll be happy. And
yeah.
So, thank y'all.
Yeah, it takes a community. Shout out DiBiase, the super duper OG for coming in
for
here
real.
Really and expressing he's I don't know how many battles he's won more battles than we've even participated in. So
yes.
Shout out to him for that. Shout out to everybody for participating. Shout out to everybody for grabbing the drums. It takes community. Be on the lookout for a very special Discord link coming soon.
Yes.
Special announcement.
Yes. Elgin and Beats, y'all want to say something to the people?
Thank y'all so much for hanging with us and
thank y'all.
using our breaks. It's so great to hear other people using our breaks. You know, it's amazing.
Again, congrats.
Thank y'all for sticking with us. Congratulations, Tatsumaki.
Congrats.
Shout out Miss Mister. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Shout out
really
to
happy
Mom.
that everybody participated in this battle. Shout out to moms.
Yep.
Shout out to moms. Shout out to Naya. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Trash Panda. Man, this is like 30 shout outs. I can't go through all y'all, but appreciate all y'all. It's like 30 something of y'all participated. Didn't expect that amount. We've been here 4 hours. I gotta go. I'm tired as fuck right now.
Thank y'all again. We will catch you on the next one. And, you know, if you're here and you enjoyed the show, follow us on Twitch. We appreciate it. We saw some gift subs being thrown around. Appreciate that. Designer Dreams and who else? Weird Veil. I threw a sub earlier. Yeah, we appreciate all that stuff. So definitely give us a follow. Consider a sub. We love y'all. That's all I got for him.
Expect new music soon.
Yes. Who wants to take us out?
Oh, you know what you got to play. You know
No,
what you got to do.
whatever could you mean? I have no possible idea what you could be talking about.
Yep. Facebook is coming.